Hey everybody, my name is Frankie MacDonald. You're listening to SImpCast with Chrissie Mayr. I'm Frankie MacDonald.
I want my baby back, Chili, baby back, red.
Caller, this calls for LIla. Hi. So.
Hey, do you remember me?
Who's this?
Nick?
No.
Last name Gers.
Nick Gers. I don't know names. I don't even remember my mom's name.
Say it again.
If you even tell me my mom, I wouldn't remember her name. Like, I'm really bad with names. How do you look?
When you say my name again, I don't even know if you heard me right.
Nick Gers.
Thank you.
Why? Why do you have to call in like that? Why do you have to call in like that? That's not a good caller. It's a horrible, horrible caller. I'm going to play you a little song.
Nick Gers! Oh, Nick.
Me Chinese, me play joke, me put pee-pee in your coat.
What's up, Vivek?
Hey.
Whoa!
Look at this.
What's up, guys?
I was craving a Slurpee.
Can I get my change back correctly?
We'll.
I feel like a lot of us are conservative in the way that we just want to be able to say the N-word and it not really matter.
That's all I want. Come on. Is that so much to ask? Can't I just say the N-word? Does that make me a bad person?
Come on, guys.
Violet's a huge fan of yours. She loves censored TV.
Oh, great.
I do. I love your show. Big fan.
All she wants is to be able to say the N-word, but that's the only thing that's holding her back in life.
Yeah.
Oh, it just, you go like this.
How are you and your man? Oh, Bisconti, he's in hospice. I'm teasing. Oh, it's a joke. It was an old man joke. No, there was somebody in hospice on meeting earlier, so I was like, oh, geez. I'm just kidding. He's fine. Oh my God, we're great. I'll marry that man. Oh, he's adorable. So.
If my bows fall out, this is your fault, John. I'm just saying.
Jumping jack. Whoa!
Yeah, don't.
Whoa!
Whoa.
Whoa!
Okay. There. I did it. What, you can take me?
I just died in your arms tonight.
Whoa!
I just died in your arms tonight.
There. I did it.
Are you winning, son?
Hi, I'm Ali. I'm an English teacher, a dialect coach, and today I'm going to show you exactly what actors do perfectly and terribly when they try to do a British accent. Let's rate some accents.
My kink is British accents. Oh, is that all right?
Cheerio, cut!
Yeah, right then. Bush cheerio.
You're really attracted to this.
Oh, bloody hell.
I had to look up where she grew up and went to school because I genuinely don't know why she's so good. She's not trying to sound perfect.
I'm taking the dog, dumbass.
I'm taking the dog.
He's just happy to have the attention. He's just happy to have the attention.
Got tired of my scheming. It's me. Hi, I'm the baddie. It's me.
Our next guest is originally from Danville, Illinois. He enjoys cold beer and hot music. Says that he and his mom don't see eye to eye on his love life. And he claims that his job has cost him several relationships. Please welcome Robert Faggot. Faggot is rather an odd name.
Yeah, it is an odd name.
Speak does not make you intelligent. Now get out of here.
No, Mrs. Stay. Musical Jaja.
Happy day. Wednesday. Happy day. Thursday, Friday. Happy day. The weekend comes. My cycle hums.
Your lip. Just kind of get it in there. Fill it in a few different times just to kind of get a real deep color. And then kind of go in here at the bottom.
I'm gay. I have relationships with men and sex with men.
Oh my God, I'm hungry.
I'm doing great so far.
Bring you on. I mean,
I'm doing-
Hi, Frank.
I'm doing great so far. Nelson Peabody's doing great so far. And guess what? I wasn't anywhere near wrestling last night at all. I was at karaoke at Phil Kazoo. I wasn't anywhere near wrestling, period.
Oh, are people blaming you for the Ronda Rousey Gina Carano fight?
Like, I wasn't there at all. I was at karaoke Phil Kazoo instead.
Are people blaming you for the fact that Gina Carano only lasted, what, 17 seconds or something?
And Shane was in the biggest networks in the U.S.
Oh, you were what?
Shane from the Wet Spot in the Hot Water Show. He was on one of the biggest news networks today.
Oh yeah. Oh, it was big news, the fight. Okay, Frankie, I'm gonna bring everybody else. I was gonna start a different way. I was gonna read a passage, but you know what? I'm gonna read that when we get into some topics. Frankie MacDonald's here. Puppet Edgar is here. Carmen Shooter is here.
Hi, Carmen.
Wow.
Hi, buddy.
I'm doing great so far. And did you hear about this? Gina was doing great on In Hot Water Show last Monday, and I was talking to Gina on Thursday night on In Hot Water Sports Show. I was talking to Gina. I was singing karaoke with a fan of mine on Wednesday night at the Steel City last Wednesday night. I was singing karaoke with one of my fans Wednesday night at Steel City. It showed on the In Hot Water Show on Thursday evening with Gina.
What's your karaoke song right now?
We didn't start the fire.
We didn't start the fire. It was always, you know it, Frankie.
That video of me was singing with the girl. It was on Gino's podcast back on Thursday.
A girl? You mean like a girlfriend?
Just a fan of mine.
Mm-hmm. That's how it starts. And then, Frankie, you be careful. You're going to get someone pregnant.
Yeah, don't impregnate anyone.
Frank. I would love that. I would love to see a little Frankie MacDonald running around.
And did you hear about this? Whatever, Amy's doing great so far. Cecil's doing great. Angel Harm's doing great.
They are doing great. Yeah, I was just texting with whatever, Amy. We're gonna try to
Amy Taylor's doing great so far.
Amy Taylor. I haven't talked to her in a while. Okay, I gotta hit her up.
That means that did you hear about this? You have all the past episodes of Wet Spot on the hard drive.
I do. You remembered. I was just talking about that. I want to upload like maybe one episode at a time here and there.
One episode at a time on Rumble.
Oh, you're right. Rumble, because there's a lot of bad words.
You have to upload it to Rumble because Chino runs In Hot Water Show on Rumble too.
Okay. What a great idea, Frankie. I'm so
That
glad.
means that you'll be uploading past wet spot episodes on Rumble, just like Gino does in Hot Water Show.
This is great. Frankie, you should be my manager. He's got the best ideas. Frankie, do you know Puppet Edgar here?
He's a hi Edgar. I'm doing great so far.
Hi, Frankie. You know, you have a particularly egg-like head. Has it always been such?
He has a great head.
I didn't say anything pejorative, Chrissy. It's an observation. I could draw an egg shape and completely encompass his head. Look,
2 years ago on June 24th was the final episode of Wet Spot. It's on the hard drive.
You're right.
All right.
It's right behind me. I have
That's
all
a
the
non
episodes.
sequitur. Okay, that's fine.
Frankie is his job was basically he knows all the facts about Compound Media. He knows all the talent. He knows the dates of all the last shows. He knows
about eggs.
Frequent guests. Oh yeah. He was the best. Frankie was the most loyal. He called into our shows every day. Well, mine every week, but Gino's every day. And just the best. Always giving us the weather, but then other things too.
Yes, so did you hear about this? On June 28th was the final episode of 21 Gun on Compound Media before merger was censored.
See, he knows everything. Oh my gosh, we have another guest in the back. She's getting herself situated. Frankie, do you know Carmen?
Yes.
He's doing. Hi, Carmen. I'm doing great so far. 3 years ago this week, 3 years ago right now was the final episode of Will You Kindly before Compound Media merge was censored.
Wow. Wait, was it 3 years ago?
Yeah, Will You Kindly final episode. That was the weekend before Memorial Day weekend.
I can't believe it's been 3 years since Compound closed. Wow. It's really flown by.
That means I remember Eric Nago was the host of Will You Kindly and Brian Johnson was the co-host. Will You Kindly ran all the way till mid-May 2023.
Yep. Oh, I miss Compound, but it was great. We still like all of us pretty much still keep in touch, which is great. Ari is here.
Hi, Ari.
Hello. Hi.
I'm doing great so far.
Good to see you guys.
Ari,
I've been out of the loop.
Oh my
I'm
God.
so excited to be here. I miss you guys.
I tried to catch you up. So Ari's been stuck with what we call just real life problems.
No. Oh, that's bad. Don't pay attention to real life at the expense of the lore.
One lesson I've learned.
Hey, Chrissy, here's
over the internet. Where are you? Is this a parking lot?
Yes, Pitt Street in Sydney.
Be careful. Is that a cop? The cop just drove by. Is he going to arrest you for being too looking? I hope
Yeah,
not.
they're looking for the Eggman. Run, Frankie, run.
What's your big friend Frankie, Edgar?
I'm sorry. As long as his head looks like an egg, I'm going to goof on him.
Your head looks like an egg.
He's welcome to goof back. Put on a hat like the rest of us cool kids,
Edgar,
Frankie.
your head looks like the thing I throw in the dryer to loosen up the clothes.
I am the thing you threw out of the dryer.
You're like, I've been in your dryer.
I've been in your dryer. This hat is made from your discarded underthings.
Uh-oh, Frankie's frozen, or he's just having a stroke.
He's done. He's done.
Oh my
He's doing
God.
good so far, though.
The one unavoidable huge topic that we can't not talk about, of course, is the fight. The Ronda Rousey.
And that's Pitt Street in Sydney. And things are going great so far. I'm showing you Pitt Street in Sydney. That's up by Dooley's.
Pitt Street. Okay, cool. Frankie, you should do tours. You should be a paid tour guide. You should do tours of Sydney, Nova Scotia. I think it would be great.
Oh, you're in Canada?
Oh yeah. Not only
2 years ago last month, Gino came to Sydney.
Gino's visited Frankie. Gigi Dior has visited Frankie.
Gino Bisconti, the guy that yells at that poor princess-like figure trapped in the corner sometimes. The little lurking homunculus that tortures this beautiful woman named Keanu. That Gino?
Yes, that's Gino.
And last year, Gigi came to Sydney, Nova Scotia on October 17th. And October 18th, she met me in person last October.
Okay.
All right, this means I need to go to Canada. That's what everything's pointing to. Oh my God, Ari, hold on. There's a dog.
You never met
here.
Kirby, huh?
Is this a new dog?
No, he's been around. He's just, I don't know why he never came on the scene.
Ari, I think your microphone
Oh, is it
situation
off?
is not.
That means it was warm outside above 80 to 70 Fahrenheit in Sydney, Nova Scotia today. The temperature is going to be around 50 Fahrenheit in Sydney tomorrow.
Ooh, okay. I see you're still wearing a coat. When does it actually get hot in Canada? Like summer?
Pretty soon. Then it's going to warmest day. It's going to be this Wednesday coming in Sydney, Nova Scotia, and it's going to be resting. It's going to be cooler temperatures. And next warm day in Sydney is Wednesday coming up.
Okay.
And did you hear about this? Chino's doing in the hot water show tomorrow. Weather's going to be cooler when Chino does in hot water show tomorrow. And weather in New York City is going to be really hot where Chino lives. It's going to be really hot all across the Eastern United States. Plus Montreal, Quebec, and even Chino's going to get really hot weather.
It was really hot today, Frankie. We took the bean to the park, an amusement park. It was like in the 80s. It was like definitely hot. It was hot weather.
That means and they got heat wave hitting for Montreal. They get a heat wave on southern Ontario, like Barrie, Ontario, Windsor, London, Sarnia, Kitchener, Guelph, and all those places. It's really hot in Great Lakes region, like Dayton, Ohio, Erie, Pennsylvania, Cincinnati, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, and Columbus, Ohio, Cleveland, Ohio.
Frankie, is there like a community pool near you that you can go in during the summer?
That means that did you hear about this? I was at the Hampton Inn and swimming in 2018. Hampton Inn Hotel.
You've been in a pool since 2018?
Yeah.
Hampton Inn.
You could take a swim now.
That's too long, Frankie. That's 8 years.
Can you guys hear me better now?
Yes. Speak a little. Frankie has held the podium for too long. Talking
I
about
just
the
want to make
weather.
sure.
We know it's good, Frankie. Thank you. Time for chicks.
Better.
Time for chicks.
Edgar, how rude. I think Edgar, you're upset because you thought you were going to be the only man on this.
I am. I know. His male energy has subdued my riz.
Yeah, Frankie's like Frankie, how tall are you? You're like 6 feet tall, right?
6 feet 1 inch tall.
Oh my God, I can't compete.
He could pummel you, Edgar.
He could eat me.
He would eat you if you had a.
I feel that he could consume me with the energy of 1,000 suns, just boiling my brain just through his gaze alone.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
Wait,
Frankie.
Chrissy, you said I was dealing with life. Not really. I've actually just been surrounded by AI agents, and ever since like Claude, and I just basically been in like a whole building and stuff with all my robots.
Artificial life, artificial intelligence.
I got really into AI. I need to touch grass and talk to my human friends. So thanks for inviting me.
These are my fans.
Oh my God! Scooters! Look at them.
They got scooters down the street and things. And did you hear about this? Chino's doing great so far. He might be driving a scooter one day.
I think we have a scooter like that, but you have to. It's like it needs a lot of charging and maintenance, and I think it's in the garage somewhere. Ari, I'm so glad that you are friendly with the AI, because when the robots finally come to take over, like you'll be my go-between. You'll be my sort of translator.
I feel kind of bad though because I got everybody excited about Sora. I feel like kind of like a person that pushed NFTs or something, because I'm like, Sora's gonna be so big. But I will say that AI video is still gonna be big. It's just that Sora crapped the bed. But even Disney got bamboozled in that deal, so I'm not the only one.
Wait. You instead of Sora, you could use is it Kling 3.0?
Yeah, there's a bunch of other ones. So it's not like the thing is dead. There's still gonna be AI video. But I got Chrissy to do like two AI videos on Sora.
Back in April 8th, 2024, in the daytime before the eclipse, Chino came to Mayfire Mall.
Wow. Did you guys buy anything from the mall?
Chino just went out to Mayfire Mall up by the A&W, things like this. And Chino went down to Big Fiddle when the eclipse hit Sydney on April 8th, 2024.
I love that. Very cool. Very cool, Frankie. Let's see. What is coming up for you? Are you going to be on? What show are you on all the time? What's his name?
In the Hot Water Show tomorrow with Gino Piscante.
But also you're on, is his name Bassmeister?
Ed Bassmaster met me in person on September 15th last year.
Okay. And you're on his show a lot too, right?
Bass Guy Show, Jack Casey, aka Bass Guy Show, every Friday nights.
Okay. You're everywhere. I love it. Frankie, tell the people where they can find you.
If you want to find me on social media, my blue sky at Frankie MacD. My link tree is Frankie MacDonald, and my Reddit is FrankDonald1984, and my Threads is at Frankie MacD1984, and my X formerly Twitter is at Frankie MacD. My Facebook is Frankie MacDonald. My Instagram is Frankie MacD1984. My TikTok is FrankDonald1984. My Clapper is FrankDonald1984. My Twitch is FrankDonald1984. My Snapchat is Frankie MVC2N. My YouTube channel is Dogs and Wolves, and my LinkedIn is Frank MacDonald. Best luck to you. I'm Frank Donald. You're listening to SImpCast.
Thank you, Frankie. If you're bored later, come back.
Frankie, where can the police find you? That's what you
So, it's coming after somebody else.
See?
Okay.
I will return.
I will return. Good.
Be safe.
Frankie will. I will return. I love that. I love him so much. Oh my gosh. Hi everybody. Oh my goodness.
Quite special.
He's very special.
I know.
He's just the best. Oh, you know what? I was gonna like.
Go on. Do it. Indulge your
I was
worst
gonna
instinct.
ask him if he like heard about. Probably not though. If he heard about my my stupid online drama, but probably not because he's living his life.
Many of my fans don't know about this drama. I have a short little primer if they're needed. If someone on the chat will pony up maybe some bucks, I will gather my energy and recount the tumult if needed.
Edgar, what does #fat battle mean?
Oh, #fat battle. Well, this is hooked into what I was going to promise to be a slight little recap of what is going on. So #fat battle, you can see right here. This, my honeys, is a solution to this current strife that engulfs Chrissie's channel, that keeps our friend Brittany Venti, lovely retard, up late at night. No, I have mad respect for her, please.
Why?
No, listen. No, all right. Let me begin. You asked about fat battle, and you've fat battle. You've opened up a whole can of worms. I promise I will circle back to this. Okay, to all my fans here, I want to tell you a tale. Once upon a time, there were two fat fucks. One was called PPP from Kino Casino, and the other was called Jeremy from The Quartering.
Okay,
And
this sounds like story time.
it is story time.
Something for kids.
Okay, well, wait. In the ultimate case of Fafo, PPP and his friend Worski were busting on this fat cheesehead called Jeremy, who lives in Wisconsin and poops his pants. And Jeremy was getting closer and closer, like circling the drain in terms of popularity and monies dragged into his channels. But PPP, sensing vulnerability, kept poking and poking and poking the bear. And then fat Jeremy goes, hey, don't poke me. I'm going to give you a warning. And PPP and his friends Worski from Kino Casino, which is a show I really, really love, by the way. I'm serious. I am a fan. I have watched them, not a Johnny Come Late. I've been watching them a long time. Mad respect to them, even though they're fighting with friends of mine. So freaking hilarious. Anyway, they poke the bear. Sorry. I know. I like everyone, Chrissy.
A particular, I don't know.
I'm getting somewhere.
It's kind of like with shows, like when people I miss Game of Thrones, I miss it's like a big commitment to get into.
I know. Who wants? I don't have time to catch up on the lore, but I've caught them the main little touchstones of it. So anyway, they were warned, and PPP and the casino boys. Well, they thought that Jeremy, they poked him one time, they called him for the umpteenth time a cuck, someone's fucking your wife and you're in the cuck chair and you poop your pants, and it's all been hilarious. But they poked him one more time, and then Jeremy said, I'm going to destroy you. And they poked him again, and Jeremy didn't abide by Queensberry rules of boxing. No, he went MMA on themselves, swept the leg, hit him in the nuts, destroyed their best Clippers channel, and now they have to rebuild, and they're going, oh my God, I'm shocked.
Because I heard,
again, I'm sorry, you fat-foed. I don't condone it. Like Chrissy, I don't condone it, what Jeremy did, but I understand it. If you had nothing left to lose, the last person you want to poke is someone with nothing left to lose with their life going down the drain. You've already humiliated him. He's not going to give a fuck. So yeah, surprise. He got you. It sucks because there's so much collateral damage. Everyone's having to answer for Jeremy's crimes. And this is where, my friends, #fat battle comes in.
I want to see. Okay.
Yes. Listen, Jeremy in an earlier tweet before he, in little bitch mode, took his Twitter account off, said that he would fight PPP like in a little kiddie pool, all slathered up with oil. I think it could be U.S. versus Canada. We can resolve this issue. There doesn't need to be these little sideshows of theater. People who need to squabble with each other. People like Friday Night Tights and Brittany Venti and Melanie Mac. We don't need to be proxies for #fat battle. Let these fat bastards with a pendulous bingo wings slap each other till their jowls shake. Listen, wait, I'm not done, Chrissy. Hold on. Listen. PPP, I already got Jeremy to agree. And if people call his fat ass out, you should agree too. I want to see you two fleshy ham beasts battle it out and settle who is right from the law of combat. Now listen, you can make excuses like, oh yeah, Jeremy's going to poop in his pants. And he might, but we could put him in a hazmat suit. I want to see this battle.
Are we talking a full pooping of pants, or we're talking like a shart?
It doesn't matter if he's wearing hazmat gear, Chrissy. I just don't want that to be an excuse for PPP, who is full of righteous rage. Full of righteous rage. And Jeremy, full of righteous rage, let's let God settle it. The fat battle.
Like it's just a mud wrestling or a jello wrestling.
Yeah, because this is destroying
something in oil.
People. It's destroying too many people. I mean, I've learned a lot these last few weeks. I really have. And Chrissy,
probably too much. Yeah.
I have learned too much. But Chrissy, I was supposed, as you know, Chrissy, I was supposed to be there.
You
last
were.
week. I was supposed to be there while you clumsily, let's face it, Chrissy, you clumsy as fuck.
What was clumsy?
No, I'll tell you, girl. All right. You stood there like a deer in the headlights as a hot retard grilled you over and over again in a struggle session with the same question repeated over and over again. You tried to spare
it
her
is a
feelings.
tactic, yeah.
You tried to spare her feelings. No.
I tried. That's what I get. That's what I get for.
Look, I just want to say, look, all right, Chrissy, I'm about to piss you off. I follow a lot of these people. I follow Nerdrotic, Friday Night Tights. I even follow Dr. Carmen Boroshenko. For a person like me that goes to no, don't be a hater. Don't be a hater.
He's hated me for so long because
I don't care. I know. I was there.
That goes way back.
No, listen. I was there when, let's say, maybe a little bit less grace was given to her than could have been given. And I'm now here as she's giving you less grace than could be given. But I follow all these accounts, and I follow Casino, and I don't follow Brittany so much. I know a lot of people that, like gooned her, but, it's
gooned.
Anyway, that's neither here nor there. But yeah, I'm seeing people going wrapped around the twist. People who aren't even directly really involved. Not PPP, not Jeremy, not people who should be part of #fat battle. Just these side little theaters. It's just like I have a cubist perspective. I just think the ultimate truth about who's right in this, who should prevail, will be settled in the ring. I just want to see Battle of the Fats. I don't think it's too much to ask. We could have.
Yeah.
Look, PPP, I love your show. You're funny as fuck. You're also fat. But I want to see you battle Jeremy. I have to root for Jeremy as an American, but I will quietly, secretly root for you. I want to see this. Make it happen. Your buddy Worski did a little internet boxing match. He lasted shorter than Gina Carano, frankly. This is like 20 years ago. But damn, he had guts. The man had guts. Went in the ring.
Get Netflix to pick it up.
Why not? I will pony up all in my piggy bank to see #fat battle happen. I would like it to happen. So yeah, look, I'm sorry, Chrissy. I follow all these accounts. I'm going to continue to follow everyone's account. I love everybody. I care about everybody. I just don't have time to parse the lore. I kind of don't care.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
It's a lot. I'm exhausted. I'm 5.
Your life and
Chrissy, why should you? And honestly, Chrissy, I just want to say now, because this is called SImpCast. Let me simp for you just for like 30 seconds. All right, look, I'm sorry. I know the drill. I, for one, talk to enough, because being a puppet, I get approached by parents with kids all the time. Ugh, God, it's annoying. Anyway, I understand fully how harried they are to raise a 2-year-old. I understand that 2-year-old might still be nursing, and there's nothing wrong with that. I understand, like, Yeah, you've suffered a tragedy and like family shit, sorting out estates, all that shit. That sucks. I'm not going to talk about it. It sucks. It's hard. Your mind is elsewhere other than on fucking lore, following every twist and turn. I recommend, and this is what I saw last night. This is the madness. I just want to share with you the madness that has come over people. I've watched all these folks, including Brittany Vetney, and I fell asleep last night. Wait. No, I fell asleep last night listening to Brittany Venti's like latest like screed about what you did. And listen, Brittany Venti is unequivocally so damn beautiful, ineffably beautiful, so smart. But as I was listening to her last night, my eyes, they was closed, and I was just listening to her. Like,
how were your eyes even closed, Edgar?
Quiet. Anyway, I was listening to her.
No,
I was listening to her, and as she's going on and on, like going around the twist, like about the latest thing or whatever thing she can get to sell to show another like half-hour video, I realized like the longer I listen to her, the more and more I think about taking my own life. And
come on.
Wait.
That, Edgar.
And I'm realizing like, holy shit. And the spell broke. Like, woman, Brittany, this is a public service announcement. You are too hot to be slumming it with little YouTube commentary drama. You could be in movies, woman. You could have kings.
She could be a model. She's tall.
You could be a model. You could have instead of wretched people in Newark simping to you, you could have kings gooning to you if you would only aim higher.
Burned by a king.
Instead, though, look, I was listening to her, and maybe it was the edibles I consumed. I don't know. I was just feeling like, wow, I just want to. The more I listen to this, the more I feel like I want to kill myself. And I was thinking, like, God,
don't do that.
No, I would never. But like, it just went further on, and like this sort of spell broke, and like, I realized, like, wow, like, she's so beautiful, she's so shapely, but is that tight turtleneck just stuffed with the suicide notes of all her victims? I don't know.
I don't know. I've never seen under it.
I love you, Brittany. I really do. And I love everyone involved, including you, quartering fat bastard. Anyway, and I love these people, even though my friends at Kino Casino called you a cunt needlessly and then begged you to like come on the channel for some freaking reason, thinking that would work. This all is just errant nonsense. I have laughed my ass on it. Ass off it. Brittany Venti trashed Jeremy's boobs the other day, Friday. I was laughing my butt off. I'd never heard anything so funny. So I think she's absolutely hysterically funny and beautiful. But yeah, voice alone makes me want to kill myself. It's not her fault. But God, the voice is just like, end it.
Chrissy, I have something to add. So you said you're like a Catholic now, right?
Yes, but
okay.
If you're about to call me a fake Christian, I've heard it.
No, I wasn't. There's 4 quotes in the Bible about basically.
It looks like your dog is trying to read them. Let your dog read them.
Oh, it says, have nothing to do with foolish, ignorant controversies that they breed quarrels. And there's basically like 4 other ones that are basically telling you avoid foolish controversies because it's just a waste of your time, a waste of the money. It's like, this sounds so silly to me. And it's like, don't even give it any air because these people that are like, going around these like silly things that have nothing to do with you is like,
yeah.
And the Bible says don't do it. So
yeah,
you could just tell Brittany and anybody else that wants to get you involved in this to say, you know what, I would like to pull up 2 Timothy 23 or whatever. And I'm not getting involved in these quarrels because God says not to.
Yeah, Ari, you are exactly right. You know what this reminds me of? Like all this fury around Chrissie Mayr for some reason, like telling a white lie to her hot retard friend. What this reminds me of is like the Sandy Hook families piling on Alex Jones instead of raising a lawsuit against the Adam Lanza's prescribing psychiatrist. There's never any talk about him. There's never any talk about the actual core offender. No, it's these ancillary types because they need a proxy. They need a proxy for their rage because Fat Jeremy isn't returning calls. And, I get it. Like, your duty was to keep up on the lore, Chrissy. I get it. Like, oh, God. God, I mean, come on. It's all you men who are chiming in with little like hate shit. Like, clean the termites out of your manginas. Really, it's time to be a fucking man. I wish I was here last week. I would have put a stop to this bullshit.
Okay. You have
Even
a
though
life.
I got no genitals.
Also, maybe it's like kind of a blessing in disguise because you want to know when people are not your friends. And it's like, if they're going to go again, I'm like, I would rather know all the people that don't like me and that are going to, stab me in the back up front.
I think it's just a misunderstanding. I really do. I think we have.
I don't know about that.
All right,
I don't know about
look,
that. There's misunderstanding and then there's
I know
what happened.
I also think sometimes people don't realize how completely different personalities are. And when you look at somebody like Brittany and she drills down and she is like not gonna let go, but you know that you've seen it, like when we did the Eliza Blue thing, you saw how that all was. And then Nina, and she's so sweet and she's trying to hit you in the back and be like, here, this is what's going on. I do believe that friendships are worth being as upfront and open as you can be, because they're so worth saving. And how this comes home is I've gotten to the age where people start dying and you haven't had that last word with them. And then even somebody young dies out of nowhere and you're like, holy cow, like I wasn't that mad at them, like I want them here still so I can bitch about them, And I just think that there's a lot of adult children. My friend James True, who's a philosopher, talks about how we still live in a jungle. It's just not out in nature. It's a different kind of jungle, and we have to learn how to navigate through it, and that people still want to eat the hearts out of somebody else. And I do believe that sometimes there becomes like this frenzy. And I think you got caught in it. But the biggest thing that I noticed from just because I watch and I really love Nina, and I really think that Brittany is very, very smart and straight. Like, exactly what she's going after. Yeah. And I just feel like the best thing that anyone can do is give people a little bit of space to be who they are. And then too, I was 35 years old, 38, before I actually knew how to properly apologize to somebody, to actually say, hey, this is what I did. This is what I'm sorry for, not I'm sorry you feel that way. And don't come at me punitive, come at me with you want to repair, like what's the real reason you want to be here? And then you look at, okay, why did you do it? So then you say, this is what I did. This is why I did it. And then you say,
Are you trying to tell me what I should have done, Carmen?
Well, all I'm saying is that, like,
Let's roast Christy. Let's roast Chrissy again.
Yes.
No, I think everyone should know how to apologize properly.
Right, but when somebody crosses a line,
do it right.
If somebody crosses a line and comes at you, for me at least, maybe it's my like Latina is like, oh, okay, we're going that way. Okay, then we're done. We're done here with this conversation. Like I got kicked out of a friend's wedding.
One thing,
and she called me and she's like, well, you're just a narcissist. And I was like, okay, yeah, we're not going to have a conversation anymore. Like, I don't have to go to your wedding and we're not friends. Bye.
What the true shame is, this has all happened over Jeremy, who is like, wow, he is a little the black hole around which all these planets are orbiting, and there's never been just it's just it's comically stupid.
Yeah, I think it's one thing when someone's coming to you with like an open heart and well-intentioned. It's harder to, like what you were referencing, Carmen, like, oh, because the thing people give me shit for is the whole like, I'm sorry you feel that way. I think at the time I was not when someone comes at you and it's so blatantly obvious that they're not in good faith and they're trying to set you up and they're literally using your own platform to make you look bad so that they can get something out of it, look good to whatever audience, make clips, make content out of it. That to me goes, oh, okay, this is not how a friend would act. So forgive me if I'm not so quick to apologize, when I go, oh, okay, this is not how a friend would act. A friend would not make many videos on a low point in another friend's life. A friend would not be like, yeah, let me be a YouTuber first and then like a friend second.
Well, I think too, like I was saying, when you realize her personality, I'm here saying I believe everyone can like coexist, like for real. I believe that Brittany has this specific thing that she wants from you. I do see that you're looking at it like it's punitive instead of I want to repair with you. But that's her style, in my opinion. I could be wrong. Maybe that's not her style, but that's the way I see her. She's very straight, and this is what I want. And so I just think she doesn't know how else to get that from you. And then I see you as just this person that's like, I would never, ever in a million years bring this onto somebody else's platform. And you wouldn't. That's who you are.
No,
You're just
because
a
you
different
lose
kind of
friends
person.
when you ambush people. I have lost friends over ambushes on my shows, and it's just not my style. I like for my shows to be a place where people can speak their mind, and it's up to the audience to like decide what they think about that. I am not into gotchas. I am not Barbara Walters. I am not 60 Minutes. I am not here to like.
Right.
It's just not my style to grill or ambush or gotcha.
Question.
Unless it's something, you know what I mean? Like, again, at no point
Anyway,
during
it's
the
your
Melanie interview
channel.
did I
Why do you
ever
have to talk
say,
about?
or like in the title or anything. It wasn't like this is going to be about quartering or this is going to be a gotcha or this is going to, it was not in there at all. So the reason why people came in expecting that is because people sent raids to the chat being like, "Oh," and there was the expectation of that in the chat, and the chat got angry when they didn't get that.
Sure.
But again, I'm not stopping anybody from having Melanie on. I'm not stopping anybody from having the quartering on. And then
Chrissie, it's your job Chrissie, it's your job to cover their shit for them. You have to be like a box and follow their agenda.
So.
I mean, why didn't people attack Michael Knowles, who had Melanie Mack on last night? Like, why didn't they endlessly attack Michael Knowles of the Daily Wire for talking to Melanie and not asking about, and being up on the lore? Oh, God. All right. I'm sure there's going to be a video made about me telling me what a crummy asshole I am. And you're right, I am. But I want healing and grace, and we can achieve that with #FatBattle. And with me, heal the divide. Fatties clashing back and forth. Fat bingo wings, fat schlubs, bikinis, tight Speedos, fat asses, compact. Heal America and Canada.
Exactly. Oh God. All right. Let me blow through some of these chats before they're no longer relevant.
Yeah.
Thank you, 207 Patriot. Thanks for the $2. Venti is black. Explains why she's so annoying. 207 Patriot. Thanks for the $5. DJ Cobra, being a snake is very fitting. You think he'll ever debate someone about politics, or is he scared he'll lose credibility? I don't watch his content, so I don't know if he does interviews or does debates. I don't know. That's a good question, I guess.
He's very. I've seen his show. Like the lady that introduced me to Kino Casino and to your show, Chrissie Mayr, also introduced me to DJ Cobra ages ago. He's like one of those guys with a baseball cap, talks about stuff, and much like every guest on Tim Pool, pretty much. God, I'm trying to remember. I haven't seen his show in a few days. I think he's been kind of charitable to you, and but wrapped up in the lore in many ways. I don't know. Okay. I'm not a good summarizer. Forget it. I know someone's going to be pissed off at me because they misrepresented it.
Nicholas Gurr, thank you for the 199. Carmen, how? Oh, this question always. Carmen, how has your sourdough been lately?
My daughter just asked me tonight. It's funny, I don't make as much bread in the summer. I don't. It's not as inspiring or something.
Weather thing.
Yeah, and so, but my daughter's like, I would like to take some back to Austin with me, so I'm gonna get the starter going tonight. Nick.
I don't know. I think I maintain that sourdough bread people are in a cult, and you all need mental help, and it's an obsessive fixation on the starter and the feeding it, and it's like.
I have a question. Do you use European flour?
I do.
Okay. Where can I get good European flour if I'm making some sourdough? Tell Edgar.
You gotta know a guy.
Yeah, what I do actually.
I gotta blow a guy?
You gotta know a guy.
Oh,
I guess blowing a guy couldn't hurt.
Stupid puppet.
I have a lot of different sources. When I do my own einkorn, I buy that out of Oregon from a organic farmer. I buy like the 50-pound bag.
Yeah.
But there are places online where you can get the Italian.
Yeah, Carmen, I want to make bread that won't make my ass fat. It's very important. I want to eat like a European. I want to eat a shit ton of bread, like 1 loaf a day, and not grow a 3rd butt cheek. So, Carmen, I would appreciate you.
You don't want to be a part of the fat battle?
Oh, right. Okay.
I will be ring girl. I'll be ring girl for Fat Battle.
You old dirty hoe. Thanks for the $1.99. Ari, you're hotter than donut grease. Ooh.
Wow.
It's true. You look like you lost weight, Ari.
Hmm?
You look like you lost weight.
You. Really? No, maybe.
Have you
Well,
been eating
I was
European
eating on
bread?
I was eating on stream because I didn't take my Ozempic. Sorry, guys.
Why are you eating food on stream? You know that's not allowed.
That's the cardinal rule.
Don't be eating on stream.
I put it on mute.
Sea Dog, thank you for the $10. Cody admitted that he lied about having incriminating DMs from you, Chrissy. He came out and admitted it. I can't believe it. He said it just to drag you. What a lying hypocrite. I am so mad. Why are you surprised at this? That's how he makes his money, Sea Dog. And I'm glad he admitted one of the things that he lied about. So who knows? We hope the best for him.
Let's show grace. Let's
show.
Luck. Good luck. Show
Good
grace.
luck.
No, you give grace, you receive grace.
And the puppet was right. God settles everything eventually.
Yeah, we're all gonna die when the asteroid
true.
hits. Fuck it.
So true. Oops, bummed that Gina didn't last more than 19 seconds.
Oh, I didn't know about this.
Yeah, like most men.
It was quick. Let's see. Gosh.
Who lasted longer, Gino or Worski? Because Worski's battle against Salt Pappy, I just saw this today as part of the lore investigation.
Imagine spending thousands of dollars sitting in the front row of the Ronda Rousey versus Gina fight, but you know what? Like, is there a rule
When did that happen? Last night?
Yeah, it was last night in Los Angeles. Is there some rule that it's got to last a certain amount of time?
Well, Gina's got to protect that moneymaker. She can't get her face smashed up, or it's bad for business.
Did she get knocked out? That's the only way it ends. Oh, she's like, I can't take it anymore.
Tapped out, right? Was it?
Damn.
Let's see.
Wait.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Now, I'm no wrestling expert. Why can't she just get up?
Because she doesn't want her nose broken. You got to film. Yeah, she's had it. He was 100.
She's getting choked out.
Yeah, if she were 100 pounds heavier, she would have won that thing.
Oh man,
would have been harder to
I
throw
think
her.
Because she weighed less.
But don't they have to be the same weight to be in that same weight class, or they just have to be?
Yeah, I think they were only a few ounces apart.
Yeah. Hey, Chrissy, I have a question.
Yes.
Where's LIla?
She's coming. She's coming. She's like, I think she's either coming back from a tour date or something. But she's.
I've been dying to meet LIla every time I appear in your
show.
Really?
Lila's so lovely.
When will I ever meet LIla?
I love her so much. Let me see. Yeah, because she's had so many exciting stories. Like she was on the red carpet at the Netflix. I think it was the Kevin Hart roast or some recent roast. And
that's great.
Her now? Is this her now? Is it? Could it be? Oh my gosh! It's LIla Hart.
Hello, everyone. I'm here.
Hi, LIla. Oh my God! It's like Edgar spoke it and you appeared.
Yep, I manifested you, girl.
Oh, thank you. Hi. Hello. So happy to be back on SImpCast. Look, I made a new sign. So everybody knows I am the spina bifida baddie.
How do they not know at this point? I mean, if you don't know,
just so you know.
Just educate yourself.
Hi, chat. Hello.
We love
LIla. It's been so long.
So many,
I know. It's been so
awesome photos and stuff.
long. I'm so excited to be back. Dude, I wish I was at that fight. That looks cool. I should have been a ring girl. Should have came out with a sign.
You would have been great. But people wouldn't have been able to see the sign, LIla.
I know.
Just the people in the front row.
Maybe they'd have to what if they had like a step stool and I stand? That'd be so great.
LIla, you've been everywhere. You were just you were at this red carpet. Was it the roast of Kevin Hart or was it a different roast?
It was. I was on the red carpet. which
That's really cool.
Thank God. You know who else was on the red carpets?
Leonardo DiCaprio?
No, everybody from Love on the Spectrum.
Ah! Oh my gosh, I love that show. Okay, so it's like literally the fucking only show that I watch.
Such a good show.
I like the
isn't
one
it?
tall
It's so
guy.
good.
He's my
Who's
favorite.
the blonde guy?
That's my favorite one. The young guy.
The one that's really into Renaissance fairs. The one that's like,
Oh, that guy's funny.
well, I'm trying to, but I don't want. I just want to wear shorts.
Oh, I love him. Yes, I know who you're talking about. I didn't see him. I saw
I like the guy that's super happy. That's just like, hi, how are you? Hi. It's like
One
so
with the
happy.
reality bracelet on each arm.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard of it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Carmen, you have to watch Love on the Spectrum.
So is it a reality
so
show
good.
or like
Yes.
were they
Yeah,
cast?
it's a Netflix show.
Okay.
It
It's
is.
so amazing. It's so
Yeah,
amazing.
it's so you'll cry. You're guaranteed to cry. And Carmen, you'll cry. It's so good.
Aw.
It's so sweet.
I don't like shows that make me cry.
Same.
Aww,
No
poor
way, girl.
Edgar.
Hard pass, baby. You know, if
there
it's
was
it's
a
autistic
breakup.
people, right? Like,
Mhm.
yeah, autistic people dating and crying. If they're fighting, that's fine because maybe they could join in. Hashtag fat battle.
Hold on, let me play a clip from Love on the Spectrum. This is like
So
the most
sweet.
recent season.
Will you get in trouble for that?
We're playing a clip? I don't think so.
No,
This,
I'm
is
gonna-
okay.
this is the most recent season of Love on the Spectrum.
Fucking cheese on my there's fucking cheese on my burger. Versus me, then it's fucking clap. And it's you say I'm fucking gay. Which is a compliment, by the way. And then there's fucking cheese on my
Are you sure this is from this show?
Oh my
I've
god!
never seen this.
I'm a fucking villain. I'm not fucking gay, Ange.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Oh, that's not really Love on the Spectrum. There could be a reality show made around Clavicular and his band of merry men.
Oh yeah, him. Yeah,
Gosh.
he's gonna die.
No, he's gonna have
Sorry.
a turnaround. He's gonna turn it around.
I could tell by looking at that dude. He's
I
gonna
don't.
die. Sorry.
I don't.
Sorry. I don't want it to come true. You're
No.
handsome, talented.
That's
Just
how
like-
it goes, right?
Keep collapsing.
That's how it goes. All right, let me blow through a couple more. 207 Patriot, thank you for the $5. F&T has sucked for a while, but it's really gay now. Thank you, 207 Patriot. That's
golly,
sweet
I-
of you. Are you saying you miss me? Unhung Hero, thank you for the $20.
No, not the oranges!
Orange.
Oh my god! Oranges! Oh god, oh, help me!
Vitamin C over
Every time we get a big super chat with oranges, I will do a special dance.
What does the
Okay.
oranges mean exactly?
Jeremy,
it's so
from the
stupid.
quartering-
Be quiet. No.
It was a short video that he put out there where he took a clip of a lady cooking like a pork or something with a bunch of oranges, and then it was like the whole clip, and then he just said before it, like, what are the oranges for? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. And
Yeah,
then that
he's
was
lazy.
it. And it
He's
wasn't
lazy.
really transformative enough, and it was basically content stealing. And so that's that is
So
another
it's like
thing
an
that
inside joke thing.
we're upset about.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, people keep super chatting oranges, and we like that.
Chrissy, is there a super chat from a group called Vets Talking by any chance?
Yes.
Like way in the beginning.
Yes, this one. Vets talking. Thanks for the $4.99. Edgar, who's the biggest simp on Sesame Street?
Okay, well, that would be Oscar the Grouch, who is a rapist.
Oh, really? I've never seen him leave his can.
Well, no, he pounces upon unsuspecting women that wander down the alley. It's very brutal. I don't like him. He's a rapist. Oscar Grouch is a rapist. Big Bird flew to Epstein Island. It's not good. Fuck the whole. He's on the flight logs.
I thought he was a flightless bird.
Oh,
Wait, are the oranges like tomatoes?
no, they're like oranges.
see? Actually, that makes sense.
That's like, hey, I'm throwing tomatoes at you.
Yeah, like
Oranges.
They're supposed to, I think, express
smell
like
better.
yeah, like a sort of disapproval or something amongst like retarded 40-year-olds.
I like oranges though. I love
do
orange
too.
juice.
Who
I
doesn't
love.
like
They
orange?
should throw lemons.
Yeah.
And we can make lemonade. Why don't you throw some coconuts? Speaking of which, I have a sponsorship from Harmless Harvest.
Do you really?
Oh my god! Whoa, are we allowed to hawk our wares here?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Hold on. Wait a second. Wait. I would like
Lila gets to do
Is there a
whatever she
coffee
wants.
company they want to plug?
Wait, yes. Hold on. Hey, off-screen hand, show something. Yes.
Hang on.
Oh, I'd like to.
I have the
pump
same mug.
The number
that's
one
cute. I want one of
fascist
those.
puppet show mug in DC. You can buy it at shopedgar.com. Thank you, off-screen hand. Anyway,
Thank you, off-screen hand.
he's my best friend.
Stupid questioner. Thank you for the 1999. Is Frankie with Ed Bassmaster? Yes, he goes on his show like all the time.
Is that his parole officer?
That's his parole officer. Yeah. Max Frank 13. Thanks for the $5. Sheesh. Benty is a rabid demon from hell, and Gary betrayed you. I'm sorry. My two 500 cents. Thank you.
God,
Max.
can we give each other some grace, please, including the adorable retarded hot girl?
Where, like Edgar, where were you a week ago? You know,
I was going to be on your show, girl. You didn't call me. I could have derailed the whole thing. I could have take a little turn for fun. I could have said.
I think that's actually a really nice thing to say. If someone called me retarded but also hot, I'd be like, "You think I'm hot?" That's all I hear. I'm like, "Wait, I'm hot? Okay."
Yeah.
That's like a compliment.
Many a man has stood like a deer in the headlights when looking at the beautiful Brittany Venti. Those amazing headlights.
What's up, Cracker, for $1.99? Edgar is almost as annoying as Frankie and Scarlett. Don't you dare say a bad word about Frankie.
It's true. No, what's up, Cracker? You are correct. And you know what? If you could just super chat us $20 more, I will read it myself.
Yeah, that would be great.
Because the baby needs an alarm clock.
He
Chrissy's
does.
baby. That
So we
$20.
can wake the baby.
Buy a special baby alarm clock so you can wake the baby.
I just used my alarm clock on my phone.
I'm going to try to talk less. What's up, Cracker? I've been
Great.
ashamed.
Max Frank for $2. Thank you, Max Frank. Gleb Nurzin fucks are fucks.
It sounds like he's negotiating with a prostitute. The fuck, man?
The fuck? Stupid questioner. Thanks for the 1999. Why is Ari eating on stream?
Yeah, and what is
Why am I not eating on stream?
I know.
Usually I'm eating, Ari.
Lila, it's cute when you do it.
I'm drinking harmless harvest coconut water.
The cleavage is also A++, Lila.
Mm.
Max Frank, thanks for the $5. Chrissy did nothing wrong. Much respect for not caving and letting others control your life and choices. Respect for standing up for your friend Mel. Thank you, Max Frank. Yeah, I still don't. Still don't apologize for having her on. Sorry if that hurts people's feelings. Official Chris Coney, thanks for the $5. A poem for Chrissy. When out of nowhere, chaos erupts with nary a thing. With nary a thing you can do. It sucks, but this is one of the ways he calls us to ventures anew. Ooh, I like that. That actually reminds me of a verse that I was going to read before. I was going to read at the top of the show, and then I, by accident, brought Frankie on. And I was like, well, I can't take him off the screen now, but I love this. I feel like this resonates with me right now. I'm going to read it. Okay. It's Matthew 4:1-11. Then the Spirit led Jesus into the desert to be tempted by the devil. Jesus fasted for 40 days and nights. After this, he was I don't know how you could even, I did a master cleanse once for 28 days and I was drinking this concoction. I don't know how you could go 40 days. After this, he was very hungry. The devil came to Jesus to tempt him, saying, "If you are the Son of God, tell these rocks to become bread." Jesus answered, "It is written in the scriptures, a person lives not on bread alone, but by everything God says." Then the devil led Jesus to the holy city of Jerusalem and put him on a high place of the temple. The devil said, "If you are the Son of God, jump down, because it is written in the scriptures, he has put his angels in charge of you. They will catch you in their hands so that you do not hit your foot on the rock." Jesus answered him, "It also says in the scriptures, do not test the Lord your God." Then the devil led Jesus to the top of a very high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and all their splendor. And the devil said, if you will bow down and worship me, I will give you all these things." Jesus said to the devil, "Go away from me, Satan." I don't know if it's like that. "Get away." Scram. "It is written in the scriptures, you must worship the Lord your God and serve only him." So the devil left Jesus and the angels came and took care of him, which is like a nice reminder. At the end of the day, only God can judge you. And really, like, it's just about like what your family and God think of you. So, and this is not my first rodeo. This is not my first angry mob, and it probably won't be my last. So,
More oranges.
What was your first one?
Next time, make them lemons. We want lemonade and throw some sugar at us too.
Yeah.
And some dollar bills while you're at it.
I want people to know these when you make a super chat with oranges in it, it really hurts me. Please don't do it. It causes me so much. It causes me so much pain.
Emoji.
I have to scoop up all these oranges and throw them in the briar pit. Oh, what's that super chat, Chrissy? What's it say?
Thank you for the $2. Wake the baby.
All right, Chrissy.
Is that like when people on TikTok comment watermelons?
No, Chrissy.
I don't know.
Chrissy, I'm not convinced there's a baby. I need her to make the baby. I want to see the baby now.
Did you meet the baby when you came over?
It's
No, I think he was in bed. I think
he was in bed. He was in bed.
Yeah.
Or did I? Gosh.
No, I don't think you met him.
All I know is you didn't wake the baby.
All right. If someone sends me $100, I'm gonna wake the baby.
Really? Is that all it takes? Cumulative or single stroke $100?
I don't know.
No, it has to be $500.
Fine, it has to be $500.
$500, and the baby gets awakened.
Wait, okay. Under 500, we bring out the baby sleeping.
It's another request.
All right.
Ass pennies. Thank you for the $2. Wake the baby.
Please wake the baby. I want to talk to the baby.
Let me tell you about the baby.
Future.
The baby is the best. First of all, cannot stress it enough.
Oh
Be around babies, have babies, just do it. It's worth it. He's so cute. He's going through such a major verbal leap right now, which I didn't expect because they always say boys are slower to put things together and boys are slow to he was just saying one word here and there, and just in the last couple of weeks, it's so cute. He's talking to his puppets, he's having conversations with his puppets.
You know where that leads.
And I loved puppets when I was little. That's why I have such an affinity for you, Edgar. And he kept saying Cubba for the last couple weeks. I'm like, what is Cubba? Is it color? Is it coffee? What is Cubba? I'd be like, Frankie, what's Cubba? He'd be like, Cubba. He would just say it definitively. And then there's this Chinese buffet we go to sometimes, and to psych him up for the Chinese buffet, we go crab and shrimp, because he loves crab and shrimp. We took him to Hooters once in was it Orlando? Whoa. He ate a pound of snow crab by himself. The baby eats so much. Yeah, wow. He eats so much. He eats more than an adult. And
wow.
So we're crab and shrimp, and then we take him to the Chinese buffet today because he loves a buffet. He loves just a lot of little bit of everything. And then we finally put it together, and he was like, Cubba. And we're like, hold on, is Cubba crab and shrimp? And he was like, Cubba. And we're like, oh my God, he's been asking for crab and shrimp for a week or two.
Freaking cute.
He wanted to go to the buffet, and I was like, oh, we figured it out. Oh,
Chrissy, I have to ask, do you know you can actually teach 2-year-olds to read?
We have been. Yes, we've been reading a lot to him.
Well, yeah, if you teach him the letters and stuff, he'll actually be able to read to himself at some point.
He can pick out the letters already.
Oh, that's great.
A couple nights ago, he woke up at 2 a.m. First of all, he wanted breakfast, and then he started reading the back of Frank's underwear. He started reading the letters,
and it said New York State Prison.
yeah. And it said, if you're back here, I must really like you. No.
Wait, Ari has a dog. Everyone stop what they're doing.
Oh my God, stop what you're doing. There's a dog.
Where did this dog come from? Oh my God.
We need a dog.
That dog is so cute.
That is a cute dog because he has very expressive eyebrows.
He's he's a mutt. He came from the Vanderpump dog shelter, but he was conceived in Mexico on the streets of Mexico. Because he's a TJ. His mom was a Tijuana stray dog, and then
he's a Mexican.
Yeah, he's an anchor baby. He was born in America. He was born in America, but his mom was pregnant in Mexico, and they saved the mom. Anyway.
Deport.
Oh,
sorry.
Yeah, we're both Mexican. You know,
really cute.
An immigrant.
I think he's part pit bull. I think he's part.
He's 35 or 40% staffy, which is kind of like a pit bull. Staff shirt terrier
is when people who don't want to admit how violent people are. That's what they say. Oh, it's a
staffy.
And it's one bad day away from biting off a kid's hand.
He's pretty small though. He's like 40 pounds.
Oh, he's a good boy.
Yeah.
Aw, that's so cute. I would eat him.
If push came to shove, Lila.
But you know the best part about him is he likes to watch TV. Like if he watches a show and he learned all the commercials. So the commercials that have dogs in them, if the music starts playing, he runs to the other room where the TV is. Like he's pretty smart. But or like if he's eating his dog food and then like a scene comes out, like if he was watching the Ronda Rousey fight last night, he'd be like tearing at his dog. Like he thinks he's part of whatever's happening on TV. I never had a dog that watched TV like him.
Waffles and Muffin both watch TV, but Waffles will bark at the TV when she sees other animals come on the screen. And
oh, really?
And sometimes
Yeah,
she'll
it's
look
cool.
around the TV to be like, they're there.
I wonder if they think it's like a window or something.
She goes nuts. I'm like, Waffles, calm the fuck down. It's a dog food commercial. So crazy. It's so crazy. But we loved them. We loved the doggos. Unhung Hero, thank you for the $2. This isn't $1,000, but you're still going. You know what? I've never said that I'm a perfect person. And also like I people know that like, I don't know.
I think
I've never pretended to be a perfect person who didn't, and I've also talked about publicly like that I had an abusive relationship, and then after that was over, I had like kind of a crazy summer where I was, very close to getting involved in some sketchy stuff, and and if people want to bring up something that happened 12 years ago on a podcast that's from 5 years ago. Yeah. Go for it. But you know what? Like anytime someone wants to bring up something old from my past, great. Because then I'm reminded of like the place that I'm in now is where I'm supposed to be. I have a husband who is kind and handsome and supportive and just the best. And I have a beautiful baby boy who I look at every day. And I can't believe my eyes at how incredible he is. And I have a supportive family and I have amazing friends. And like, I feel like in where it matters, things are great. So
I think family is true wealth, Chrissy, and a lot of these people, they're how dare you be involved with your family instead of how dare you try to do two things at once. You have to choose. You have to be either an internet dork or a mom, but you, Chrissy, can be both, believe me.
Well, I would so much rather be a good mom and shitty at the internet than the other way around.
You can be both, girl. Don't you? Chrissy, if a nasty super chat comes in, I am happy to read it if you need.
Oh no.
No, I hope we get a lot of super chats no matter what they say. Just keep the super chats coming, okay? That's all we care about. We need to
send me all your angry super chats.
Wait, Chrissy, they're angry that you shut it off. You have to be a subscriber for 11 days. I think that's what they want.
Then you should have subscribed 11 days ago.
Well, yeah. Well, look, and there's no way to change that. Like we couldn't turn on the spigot all of a sudden for 30 seconds and see what shitbags come in and then just like turn it off again.
Are you trying to get me more super chats? Is that the point?
I want you to wake the baby, and to wake the baby, we need money. Damn it! Wake the baby.
Jonathan Prezione, thanks for the $10. This is so upsetting, as we had private conversations on how we both liked and missed Brittany Venti. She only comes back to backstab you. It's just so upsetting. And she just dropped another video. Yeah. You know what? God bless her. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Everyone's free to do.
Look, I haven't been around for a while because I've been in my nerd hole. But I will say this just smells to me of when I was managing, 18-year-old TikTokers who were very petty and wanted. They were willing to step on anybody for a little bit of clout, and that was how, like, maybe their own channels were failing or they weren't really like doing something, and so them like just causing drama for like it just seems a little grifty to me. That's just, look, I haven't been around. I spent time with Venti at your wedding, and I don't know her very well, and obviously you're my friend, and so I'm always going to have your back, but at the same time, like, I haven't been around. I know the internet drama thing very well because I was part of Logan Paul and Jake Paul, all those people. They caused drama on purpose. Some of it was fake and whatever. But anyway, the point is, to me, it sounds like a grift. If she's just continually making videos about it, like that, and it's sad because that's like a backstabbing of a friend.
Yeah,
like, okay, maybe make a grift over something that you care about. And by the way, these are people that I think started their channels in the essence of like, I want to stand for something, or I can understand people saying, oh, I don't like Pearl, or these are because those are controversies that people specifically get involved in. But if you didn't get involved in, it's like, I know if I start something on the internet, I know that I decided to get involved in it. I know enough about the drama to speak on it. But if I don't have anything to do with it, like, to be honest, I think I came on and you guys were mad at Pearl, and Pearl's never done anything to me. So I was like, I didn't contribute anything.
Sorry, you never did a show with someone who works with Pearl. So that's how you avoided all that.
Yeah, but exactly. But I mean, I guess like, well, I could have had somebody on my channel. I don't know. It's talking about something totally different. I just don't understand. This to me is very grifty, and it kind of shows like what her values are as a person. You shoot your wedding, for goodness sakes. That's not cool.
I don't like this word grift. I actually think her hurt is genuine.
Really?
Shut up.
No, because
stop talking. I'm actually getting annoyed with you, Puppet Edgar. Like, just stop.
You don't.
What are you talking about?
You do a phone call before you make 100 videos.
I didn't say it was valid. I'm just saying I think she genuinely feels.
Just stop. No.
Come on,
like,
Edgar.
can we move on from this? I have shit I want to talk about that has nothing to do with the goddamn oranges and all this fucking bullshit.
Yay, let's do it.
I think Kirby can.
Hot retard, Edgar. Like, that's.
I was just trying to distribute grace, baby. My bad.
How is that distributing grace? It makes no sense. You just want to be like, she's so hot. She's so hot. We get it. She's hot. I'm hot too. Chrissie's hot.
She's right here.
Ari's hot. We're all hot and retarded. Okay, let us just be hot and retarded and talk about something else, for the love of God. Did you guys not hear? I was at the Kevin Hart fucking roast.
I know.
Tell us about it.
At the roast of Kevin Hart.
Wait.
And we're talking about these goddamn oranges. And
Wait. Lila, at that event, wasn't there like a beef that got put to bed between Kevin and another guy? Who's the other comedian? And they like put a beef.
Williams.
Yeah, so they always so
I
explain that whole thing, because that saga was wild. I didn't really know about that.
I have to tell you guys about this. So I watched the entire roast. I was there. I was on the floor seats. I was right behind the main tables. Okay, so like I was in the roast. I'm there. I'm watching all this happen. So here's what's crazy. You know how everybody's like debating about the jokes and all of that? I was next to the teleprompter, and the teleprompter had every single fucking joke that was written. So everybody like dissecting all this stuff. Everyone knew. There was 50 writers. They all knew what was going to go down. Okay, so quit being like, oh my God, I can't believe this person said it. It got approved by like fucking 100 writers and Netflix and all this. Nobody went up there rogue. It was all written down to the down to the scroll past this. Okay. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting excited. I'll calm down a little bit. But
no, we love the spice.
So I will tell you guys this. There was an aura that shifted when Cat Williams walked into the stadium room. The whole place erupted. I stood to my feet, okay? I didn't care if the people behind me couldn't see. They could still see it. People stood up, and it was like this energy, this magnetic energy, and it was like this respect that you just could feel. And he gets on stage, and he has this like tilted hat where he couldn't see Kevin Hart, and he goes, people might ask me like, Kat, why are you here? You hate Kevin Hart so much. And he goes, for the money, bitch. That is why I'm here, because the money is too fucking good. And it was, and people are saying, oh, the squash was put down. No, it wasn't. It was put down for the moment so that they could cash a check. And then it's going to keep going. But that is called WWE of the freaking comedy world, just like what is happening here on the internet. Everyone getting mad at Chrissie. Everyone's making money talking about it.
Oh,
so can we quit with the donate this, do that? We're all making money. We all need to make money. Eggs are $8. Okay, gas is damn near $6 in Texas. We all need to make money, and it's okay Think about all the people at Netflix, all the comedians that freaking hate each other. But guess what? They were all there together at the red carpet, hanging out,
Getting
'cause
along
everyone was
just
getting a big
fine.
payday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
and the algorithm rewards the binary. So and people who do YouTube for a long time know this, that you're gonna make more money and get more eyeballs and more engagement if you have a video or a clip that's like she lied or betrayal or like something hard. You know what I mean? Like a nuanced take with a human element and complicated context, a lot of shit going on. That's not gonna do so well. That's not gonna make you so much money. And that's
No one
the way it
cares
is.
about being all nice and sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys like it when I get spicy. You like it when I say I'm gonna eat your damn dog. Ari's over there tempting me with that delicious snack. Okay, I would take a bite out of its ass.
My God.
Oh my God. Okay.
I love this woman.
And you
Carmen,
know what?
look
Sometimes
so
if the
good.
drama isn't really there, then you lie about it and you just hope you don't get caught. Carrie R, thank you for being a member. How about continual monthly support? Wake the baby!
Oh, I think LIla Hart already woke the damn baby.
I'm sorry.
I think she woke the baby. I think she woke the entire 20-mile perimeter around her house. That's fine.
Orange Soda, thanks for the $10. 1 out of 2. I'll summarize. Chrissy talked to Mel about her wedding for 2 hours. Actually, no, I tried to. I really wanted to, but it just didn't happen. Instant outrage. The chat is spammed with gobbledygook nonsense, and everybody tells her to do an apology stream. Orange Soda, thank you for the $10. 2 out of 2. She does the I never apologized for having her on. I only wanted to give context for why I did not address the Jeremy stuff. Number 2, she does the apology stream. The apologies make no sense because she literally had nothing to apologize for in the first place. There you go. I should have just read it. Instant outrage. You apologized wrong for the thing you didn't do. That's a pretty good summary. Thank you, Orange Soda. I didn't know what to expect because there's orange in your name, but
maybe he's one of the good ones.
Summary. Thank you.
This can all be healed if we have hashtag Fat Battle.
Fat Battle. I don't know. Might be too late for Fat Battle. Ass Pennies. Thanks for the $2 Canadian. Angry Super Chat. I'm just here to shit post.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I just these names make me laugh. I can't imagine somebody sitting
Ass
down
Pennies?
like, what name should I make? Okay, yeah, I got one. I got a good one. Oh, I got the name. I got that handle.
When I first got on Twitter, and I was like an early adapter of Twitter. I think I joined I don't know, as soon as you could join. When what was it? March? Wow, I joined March 2007. And I was so excited for Twitter, and my handle was Hysterigal. And I thought I was so smart. I was like, this is great. It's a pun. I love puns. And then I met Frank, and Frank was like, Chrissy, if you're trying to do anything with your social media, you need to have everything be the same. Everything has to be your name. And I was like, but no, Hysterical.
Dude, I have Little Miss Jacob on everything, and I must have made it on there's a YouTube page that is Little Miss Jacob, and I don't know how to access it. And even my friend at YouTube, they don't know how to give it to me. So it's mine. I have even content on it that's really random, but I can't get in it. So that's okay.
I did not mean shade for having Little Miss Jacob, Ari. That was not my intent.
Wait, no, wait. I have Little Miss Jacob on everything, so it is my brand.
That's your name.
I agree.
Yeah.
I can never get married, or I'll have to change my social media handle.
No, keep it. I have a badass things for the $1.99. LIla, has Brittany stabbed you in the back yet?
Don't ask LIla anything about Brittany. She'll destroy you.
We're all hot and retarded. Yay!
That's better.
A stupid question. Thank you for the $49.99. Wow! Is this toward the Waking the Baby fund?
Oh, that's so nice.
Chrissy, I've been seeing rumors that you're the most beautiful woman in the world. Can you confirm or deny? I would say definitely top.
Confirm.
Top
Confirm. You know who thinks she's the most beautiful woman in the world? Her son.
Oh, he does. Oh,
he does. You are.
His laugh.
In his world, you are. And that means something.
His laugh is the best thing ever. Oh my gosh, his smile, he's the freaking cutest. And he like kind of like he's so cute. He's becoming like so socially aware now. Like if there's like another if we're out to eat and like he wants to catch eyes with somebody at another table so he can like give them like a side eye and like give them a little like cute face. Oh,
little flirt.
He is a little. It's weird to be like, oh, he's flirting. Like it feels weird to say that, but he just wants to like make people smile. It's so cute.
If only you could prove these claims by waking the baby.
I would wake him now. He would not be in a good place. He would be
His friend
angry.
Edgar is here.
Right?
He
That's
loves
true. He
Edgar.
does love you. He does love you. I do show him clips of you. He's like, Papa, Puppet.
Edgar, I like that your hat is a glove.
It's a pussy hat.
It's something. I don't know what it is.
Oh, I thought it was a hand glove. I
Yeah,
thought it had multiple fingers.
Yeah,
Not-
see what happens, Lila, when I get scolded, it gets really stand-uppy. I don't know what it is. I get the same thing when I listen to Dr. Carlin's show as well. It just happens.
Porg, thank you for the $10. If there is anyone you should talk to about surviving an internet hate mob, it's DJ Cobra. Good share. Ask him about the Zack Snyder drama and getting roasted to hell on EBS's channel a few years ago. I heard about that. I heard about that when it happened, and it's like a recurring joke on FNT. Wakener one, thanks for the $5. Let us be hot and retreated. Or do you mean retarded? Let's be hot and retarded and talk about something else. I want a bumper sticker.
Oh, you guys want to know funny stories? So the last time I had internet beef, it was with Ashley St. Clair, and I got my retribution because in the end, who came out smelling like roses and who came out like a total loser? Boo-hoo, her. I won. She lost. I won. She lost.
Remind the audience and me, because I have a shit memory, what the beef was about.
This is what happened. So she was like friendly with me, and when she wasn't making a lot of money or something, and then I was like, oh, I can help you maybe get some brand deals because I used to be a talent agent. Anyway, we became friends, and then all of a sudden she became like very into herself, and I'm like, oh, I wonder, like she must have come into some money or something.
Or had someone come into her that had a lot of money.
Exactly. And so, but I had, I didn't really know anything about her. And so then she DM'd me and was like, hey, there was some drama happening with this guy, Not Gay Jared, and this lawsuit. And anyway, I started kind of looking into it, and she was like, hey, do you want to come on a stream? We're going to talk about this. And I hadn't really like dug into it. Well, once I started digging into it, I guess I took an opposing side of what she was going to talk about. And when she saw that, she basically was like, yeah, I don't want to talk to you anymore. And I was like, oh, well, you don't want to hear my opinion. And she said something to the effect of like, I said, oh, you should come on my live stream about it. And she's like, I'm not going to come on your live stream with like 46 people. In the DMs, she's telling me this. I'm like, oh, you're more famous than me on Twitter because Elon like retweets you. And so then basically she was just like a mean girl. And so then I tweeted out like something about because she blocked me or something like that. I tweeted that she's a TradCon mean girl. And then I posted like a link to a video of her being like a total hypocrite and like not being very conservative. And she was supposedly very conservative. And apparently she didn't like that video, which was already on YouTube with millions of views. Like I was just tweeting it. Anyway. And this started like a whole drama. She was like coming after people that were friends with me. She said that if they had them on their show, she wouldn't let them talk to Elon. Well, I had a feeling that she was sleeping with Elon, and that was why she had all of a sudden the audacity to be so like rude to me and like going after me in the behind the scenes. Anyway, it turned out that she was sleeping with Elon, that he did have a baby with her, but then that he didn't want her anymore. And that her power was like gone once she started. The point is, look, she was a TradCon mean girl and she was a hypocrite. And yeah, and I was in the right. And then it was so funny because Elon was not nice to her. And I'm like, you reap what you sow sometimes.
You may have thought, again, I'm not in her head with her. She may have overestimated her potential influence. I think like
obviously
he probably said the deal up front, like it is what it is. Clearly, you can see you are not the first baby mom here, and she probably hoped it would be different with her. That she'd probably be like, I can change him. Like I'm gonna be his arm candy. I'm gonna be wifey, And it didn't go that way. And
let's just say behind the scenes, she threatened to sue me, and I'm like, over what? Defamation. After I just I'm like, you can't sue someone for having an opinion about you on the internet. Like, I'm not dumb.
This is the curse. This is the curse of being hot and retarded. Once again.
She also like has this really nasally voice. Like, I know sometimes I do up talk and my voice is annoying, but hers is just, I don't know if you've noticed, but her voice I couldn't handle. I'm like, she's not going to be a YouTube star. She can only do Twitter.
When I last was listening to something from her, it sounded like she was going to pursue law, because I don't think she can do like left-wing Twitter or YouTube now, because she does have a lot of transferable skills, but I think she'll get a lot of heat if she just does what she did for the right, but now on the left, because she took her name off of the book she wrote. What was it called? Like,
yeah, because they fired her. She breached her contract.
I would say if I was her, I would go straight to the left. I mean, y'all already hate me. I would lean into it. I would make more videos. I gotta say, I've been watching her TikTok, where she be getting ready, doing her little face creams, telling the behind the scenes, all that stuff that she did. I mean,
no, but she's only famous on Twitter because Elon would retweet her. She doesn't have an Instagram following. She doesn't have a YouTube following. She only had Twitter because of Elon. And so she's not talented. Yeah. She has nothing to add to the thing. And she only got, boosted by Elon.
I mean, it's not about talent, though. Nobody cares about talent. It's how many views can you get? What can you say to bring the people to watch you? You could be an insane person, okay? And and it sucks, but you just kind of have to be out there. And she is out there. So
I don't know, but she's not insane.
Like, there's a lot she can do.
I don't know, Chrissy, when I saw her at that event that we went to, the TPUSA thing, and she was dressed like a superhero.
I remember we were like, her outfit. She looked like she had these neon yellow
she looked like someone who was wearing a Halloween costume at a conservative con. She looked like Kim Possible. I was like, does she not have friends that tell her how she looks right now?
She's cute. She's somebody who can wear anything and still look cute, but
like Lila.
Possible.
I think she is what do they call the girls in the Bay Area, like a Bay Area 9, because they think that they're so hot because there's not that many
chicken
girls.
They call them
people
hot and insulting them. All I hear is they're hot. That if I was them, I'd be like, you just think I'm hot. Hot. That's not an insult.
They're called 49ers. They're 4s that think they're 9s, because in San Francisco there's not that many girls. So any girl thinks she's a 9 because there's just statistically there's more men than women. Anyway, she's like a 49er because she's like a 4 that thinks she's a 9 because maybe there's not a lot of hot single girls in the
but she's still getting treated like a 9, Ari. She's getting treated like a 9. So even if she's a 4,
at the end of the day,
like a 9. She's still got Elon to put a baby in her.
And
so
also,
she probably
at the end of the day, is still getting a ton of child support from Elon. She doesn't have to work a day in her life.
She could have gotten 20 million, but she wouldn't want to sign a piece of paper. You know why? Because she wanted clout. She wanted everybody to know that Elon put a baby in her. And because of that, she didn't get her $20 million. Something crazy. It was more than 20 million. Now she's getting the bare minimum.
But maybe she's thinking the long term that if they're willing to give me 20 million for this, I'm probably worth more.
She thinks she's going to outsmart one of the smartest guys.
She did. She
no,
did,
not
though.
really. No.
Yeah, she got a baby out of it. She did.
You don't get in a sword fight with a billionaire like that. That's like, what is it? That's like going to a gunfight with a sword or whatever, with a knife, because she's not going to outsmart him. And she didn't. She didn't get what she wanted.
Of the 15 kids he has, only 2 are not
trans
created.
She lives in an $8,000 a month apartment in New York. I used to live in an $8,000 apartment that I had a boyfriend, and he was not Elon Musk. That is you're getting nothing from a guy that could give you everything if you just don't act like a complete sprat and think that you're going to go toe to toe with Elon Musk. is anybody aware of what kind these people that are that smart with that much money? They will absolutely bury you.
He's got a plan in place for
the hubris,
go rogue.
The delusion of thinking that you're going to go head to head with Elon and win is like actually so dumb.
That's confidence on a level I'll never understand. And of course, he's got a plan and lawyers. Right, he's got a plan. If all the baby moms, you know what I mean, like go south on him, he's got backup plans.
If all she got was an $8,000 a month apartment, and sad, like people talk about, oh, she got a baby, like that babies are payday. I mean, imagine being the baby. That's like sad. You only had a baby to make money. I would feel
the
like
thing is that the Elon Musk babies don't have a dad that's in their lives every day
Really sad.
to help them grow up and get to know who they really are.
I feel bad for like, there's definitely one that's the favorite. Like I feel bad for the other one.
That was a natural baby.
Was that X?
Little X.
That was Grimes.
But Ashley's kid is a natural baby, and I don't think he's going to get much love, unfortunately.
Really? That was a natural one? Oh, that's nice. So that's
I think that look, I think that he likes to have babies with a contract or the IVF way, because then you can preemptively do like how you're supposed to split up the money. But if you have it naturally, I think there are some states that say you have to give a certain percentage. And so I think Ashley thought that that's what she would get. But I don't think she ended up with that, so.
But she still probably is set for life.
Yeah.
For 18 years. She's set for 18 years.
Okay. Well, she has 18 years to figure it out.
I have no idea.
What an accomplishment, It's like, what did I just feel like that's sad for the whole thing is sad for her. But
I agree.
It's not sad for me that I won that battle. Just kidding. Because everybody was friends with her. Nobody wanted to talk bad about her because they all were up Elon's butt, like a lot of people. And I was like, well, I don't think she's a very nice person. And then as soon as Elon dumped her, then everybody was like chiming in on Twitter. It was funny.
Well, I agree. I don't think it was nice how she DM'd you and what she said to you and how she basically shitted on
like, you don't have enough followers as me. I'm like, okay.
That was rude.
It's very
makes her very unlikable.
Bring up your
in that
followers
regard.
like that. Yeah.
But anyway, it was.
Oh, sorry.
No,
thanks for the $5. What is it with Jeremy's and being obsessed with Tim Pool?
Oh,
I don't know.
I have some thoughts.
Are you talking about quartering or
Yeah,
DJ?
Jeremy
I'm
the quartering.
confused.
Jeremy in the quartering is obsessed with Tim Pool. I believe.
Aren't they friends?
I believe they were, and there was a time. Now listen, I'm if I'm telling stories out of school, Jeremy or Tim, you let me know. I think they've since shown each other some grace, But I believe Tim Pool was Jeremy was pestering Tim Pool to please cover the Eliza Blue scandal because it was very,
a lot
very
of people were because he had her on, like me, had her on multiple times.
Yeah, and Jeremy from the quartering was said, well, I'm going to make a story about you not covering Eliza Blue, this very important story, which was so silly. Tim ultimately had his comedian reporter Shane Cashman write a whole story about Eliza Blue, and that's how he covered it. But he didn't cover it in TimCast IRL.
No,
I'm a huge fan of TimCast IRL too.
He went and visited her at her farmhouse,
her parents' house,
and called it Gonzo journalism. And it was like truly an article about nothing. It was creatively written. It was very flowery, but he wasn't like asking her anything tough.
Yeah, it wasn't a piercing interview. It wasn't what anyone really wanted.
No.
But then sometimes we have to make peace with that. Someone has a guest on or an interviewee and they don't give us what we want and we rage.
You have to
Anyway,
do you guys think that people should be forced to get involved in the drama they don't care about or they don't want to be as a YouTuber?
Yes, you have to be forced in, especially if people think that you follow and watch all your friends' content and you knew everything, so you should have pushed.
Yeah.
I have a question though. I have a serious question.
Oh boy.
People are mad at Jeremy because he got somebody's YouTube taken out.
More than one, wasn't it? Like several.
Allegedly. Yeah,
it was like a ban evasion thing, wasn't it?
He got the some channels that were associated with Kino Casino removed allegedly, And but they were fucking with him big time, and like calling him a cuck and saying a man comes over, fucks his wife while Jeremy watches, and Jeremy gave him a warning shot.
Yeah,
and
that's
they
what.
and
When did
they
they start doing
ignored that, and
Did they
then
just
like
start doing that out of nowhere?
But I think there's some previous beef with
Okay.
Worski and Jeremy. I think Worski asked for forgiveness or something, and Jeremy rebuffed him or something like that. I don't know. This is me, like, God, I don't. Why am I talking about this? I should obey LIla Hart and shut the fuck up about this shit. Who gives a flying fuck?
Wait, I
Sorry.
just want to know.
Stop asking.
Wait, are people friends with the people that the channels got removed, or are they just fighting over the fact that channels got removed? Are they friends with these people?
I think both, from what I understand.
Hey, do you remember when we couldn't talk about election fraud and all those very safe and effective vaccines, and people's channels got removed then, and then people are like, hey, I can't support you, LIla, because I don't want my channel to get removed, even though you're totally right about these elections being maybe being like stolen and stuff, and these things are not safe and effective. Remember that? I wish we had the same energy that's happening now, like back then.
That would have been nice.
Because what is really like? Are people friends with these people that channels are being removed? What do they do outside of if they didn't have a YouTube channel? What do they do? Or is it all they do is YouTube?
What a great question.
Well, wait, LIla, it would be different if Venti was like best friends with somebody that got their channel taken down and was like standing up for them or like wanted everybody. Like that would be totally different in my eyes. We don't even know. You didn't even have Jeremy on. You had Melissa. This is like 10 degrees of separation down from anything that happened, and they're mad at you, Chrissy. Like this is so ridiculous.
It is my fault. No matter what it is, it's my fault.
Are they mad because you had Melanie Mack on and you didn't ask Melanie Mack questions about what Jeremy did? But did she do?
Yes.
Did she do what Jeremy did, or did she just defend Jeremy for what he did?
People think that Melanie either condones it or celebrates it. I don't have the proof. I haven't seen the proof. I haven't been sent anything that definitively.
I will say this, okay, as devil's advocate, if people were talking shit about me, if then something bad happened to them, I might celebrate that a little bit. You know what I mean? I mean, so was he? So the bad things that happened were people that he didn't like, that weren't cool with him, and he was celebrating that, and that's what they're upset about.
I think people were upset. They think Melanie was co-signing it, or they think Melanie was okay with it.
Yeah, I think Melanie did some something on Twitter, said something. But listen, LIla, you rebuked me for talking too much about this, but you are now digging, girl.
You
and retarded. Fine, girl.
I'm gonna tell you why I rebuked you, and I'm gonna tell you why I rebuked.
I already know, woman. Oh God, if I have another woman yelling at me, I'm gonna.
Because I find it really funny when people are like, what she did was really bad, but she's so hot. And I'm like, I'm on that side. Listen, if I'm on the side of where I am being lectured about anything that I do, but all you do is call me hot while you do it, I don't hear anything. I just hear that I'm fucking hot. So I can get away with this fuckery because I've got some nice tatas and I look good and I'm hot
being a
and I'm
woman,
retarded
LIla.
and I look good.
LIla,
So,
you've
get
cut
what
to
I'm
the
saying?
essence.
LIla, you have your priorities in order.
LIla, you've cut to the essence of it. Calling someone hot disarms a cranky bitch. That's true.
No, it doesn't matter. All I hear is I'm hot. I don't. If I'm already cranky or whatever, I don't hear anything else.
Edgar, like
and
if
the
somebody was
rest,
criticizing you, but they're like, "But he's got a huge dick." Oh, but he does this and this and this. You'd be like,
and
"What?"
all he does is suck 9 and 11s.
Yeah,
like all he gets is the hottest, sexiest girls, and they get so wet when they're around him. But God is a fucking
Ew, woman. This is a children's program.
This is a family show.
Damn it, LIla.
I'm Catholic now.
I guess that's what I was trying to say. It's like it's kind of weird when you're critiquing someone and saying, "Oh, what they did was wrong and it hurt my feelings," but they're really hot. So it's kind of making it seem like they can do all of that, but they're hot. But it's like if they had the face of a demon, would you be okay with the things that they were doing or saying? No. So why are you always constantly
bringing that up? Because men in general give a lot of leeway to a woman that's beautiful.
Oh, absolutely. They get away with murder.
Are you familiar with the hot crazy index, LIla?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's like, I'm on it.
Like, I rest my case. Boom.
This is how I feel about it. You know, like I'm Latina. If I tell my mom like somebody did something to me, if I ever want to be friends with them again, like I can't, because my mom will just be like, "What about that time they did that?" That's how I feel about this for you, Chrissy. Is like, I don't even care anything about Venti, but like she could never. I can never forgive her for this, because it's like it's not right. It's disloyal. I don't like that. It's just there's no apology what she's doing, and to try and continue to make videos. It's not like you guys were internet friends. Like you guys were real friends. You don't do that to somebody. That's wrong. Like I will go to war for you, Chrissy. I'm not even on the internet anymore. I don't even care about Taylor Lorenz or any of my. But now, like I'm sorry, but like Brittany, you're lucky I don't make YouTube videos about cancel culture anymore, because I would come in hot for Chrissy, because it's just not right. It's just right and wrong. It's not right. There's no way. I don't even know how her audience, and maybe that's the thing. Maybe they're just simping, and so it's like, oh, we're all getting a dopamine rush from this thing.
That's what's tricky about YouTube, is that there are some YouTubers, they just look at their analytics and they go, oh, this is what brings me the money and the views. I'm going to lean into this. And it's similar to like people who maybe they have a C-level executive job, or they just get really high up on the chain. They're doing so well financially, and they're like, but I actually hate my job. I really want to leave it, but I can't, because I have a family, I have responsibilities, and I make so much money doing this. I don't know how to leave. Like we've all heard stories of people who they don't like their jobs, but they can't leave because they're too high up and they make too much money and they have a mortgage. Do you know what I mean? I think the same applies to YouTube, that it's just the ones that have been doing it a while and make a very good living at it. It's like they know what does well, and
yeah, but if they're willing to knock a friend over to do well, like there's other things I'm sure going on in the world of the internet that Venti could be focused on right now to and get people riled up. The fact that she picked a friend who, you know, honestly, I feel like I don't know about your guys' history, but to me, it seemed like she was always on your show. This is somebody that you're friends with for a long time. Like you just don't do that.
I thought so too. I thought so too, but you know,
that's crazy to me.
You never know. You never know.
But it's a blessing, because you don't want people around like that. I really think that you don't want people like that around.
Yeah, it's good to know.
And Carmen, like I get your point about earlier, but here's also the thing. If you're like, well, this person is this way, you know how this person is, but you know, sometimes it's like, well, that's the way that somebody is. If they're that way, then it's like, I don't want to be friends with them. You know?
Yeah.
I think boundaries are like really important. However, I also think when you choose to have somebody and you're always allowing it, and you let them do it to Liza Blue and you let them do it to this person, you can't be surprised when they come back and have that same technique on you.
I never had somebody ambush.
I can't know her heart. So
but she wasn't friends with Liza Blue. Like,
no, I know that. I know that. And then that's actually how I met
with her. I had her on a few times.
Yeah. But
I never let anybody come on and ambush her. Although the truth didn't come out till after, like, she wasn't on my show anymore. Like, obviously the truth came out, and I was like,
she wasn't really trafficked.
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either.
Well, yay.
Yeah, that's just my personal opinion. But here's what I believe is, like, I just watched Chrissy come out and so genuinely speak what she was feeling in her heart, and I believe that you believed all of those things, and I 100% wouldn't be here right now if I believed that you weren't sincere. I also think, though, you made it really clear that you had a ton of pressure to address it. And I think that's the part that people are mad that they're like, why didn't Melanie feel that same pressure to address it on your show? And so in a way you could look at it like she's defending you. I'm not saying I know, because no way could I know. There's no way I could know. I can just tell you based off of what I see, possible ways it could go.
Who is the pressure coming from, though?
For Chrissy or for Melanie?
Yeah, it was
for both. The These fucking people that are in here right now, some of them are mean, some of them are nice, some of them are giving us money, some of them are not. We don't even know who the hell these people look like. I never met like a lot. Some of you I've met, like, what's up, Junior? You bought me that coffee that one time. I remember that. That was freaking awesome. And also, some of these chat people I met in real life, and they know in real life I am how you see me here on the screen. Okay, but some of these fuckers, I don't fucking know you. The fuck? I don't fucking know you, bitch. You might be in your mom's basement, jacking off, doing some weird shit to my pictures. Okay, why don't you send in a super chat if you are? Because that's weird. But send in a super chat. I'll forgive you.
You know why people like this? It's because it's like reality TV.
It is reality.
It's like trash TV that you like. You had a hard week at work.
It's so
and
funny.
you just it's a little dopamine rush. It's like you want to watch like. And, you know, people probably feel like they know Chrissy and they know, and, you know, I was telling Chrissy earlier.
You can't.
Actually, I'm going to speak to the chat right now. Some of y'all motherfuckers do know us because we met you. So where are you in the chat defending us? Because I hung out with you. I made you laugh. I gave you some sunglasses. I gave you some hats. I met you at the FNT in Vegas. Also, I have something to say about the FNT podcast. How the hell did none of y'all ever invite me on FNT when I've been on to all the FNT events? And I met you guys in real life.
You've come to multiple meetups, Lila, and everyone knew who you were.
Yeah. So I never been on FNT. So anyways, you chatters in there, the real ones who really met me, you better say something nice because I met you in real life and we were friends in real life and you were nice to me. So the ones that saying something mean, I probably never met you. I don't care if you don't like me. But guess what? If you met me in real life, you probably would really like me and you'd probably really love Chrissy and you'd probably ask for a photo and we'd sign your little shit and be happy and take a picture with you. So this is what I have to say too. People saying, oh, you felt pressured by the chat. Yeah, because some of y'all write some rude ass shit in there. How could you not feel pressured? You say some mean fucking stuff.
Sexual violence, all the worst things you could think of were flying by in all caps. And then I have people being, you have to respect the chat. You have to answer them. Respect the chat. That does not run my show.
You don't have to respect the chat.
Does not dictate topics, and respect goes two ways. I respect you, and you respect me. If you don't respect me, guess what? I don't have to fucking respect you.
They're asking you to
I respect the ones I met in real life because y'all know who you are, and you guys are nice, and we have a good time, and we really enjoyed ourselves, especially when we were in Vegas, right? The Vegas one, we went to Anime Matsuri or whatever. I'm not even into that anime shit, but I was there. We was dressed up. What was I? Sailor Moon something.
You were Sailor Bifida.
Yeah, I was Sailor Bifida. I was there, and it was fun. And we remember the content house we went to?
Yes, it's fun.
That's the one where I met Ari there at the content house.
Orlando?
Yes.
Oh
so
my
yes,
gosh.
You know what?
So
this
many
is
fun
disappointing
memories.
because we all, some of us actually are real friends in real life. We met everybody. I met Camelot. I met Gary. That
and
whole
that's why
freaking
it's hard to
crew.
watch it. It's hard to watch people that you've like seen so many times, and then they have a divorce, and you don't know which parent's going to get you.
People on the internet like it though. I think they like want to watch.
They do. They love.
It's entertaining.
Blood.
And I say they, but I was telling you earlier, I watch Candace Owens and I watch the others. Like it's sometimes like I just want to watch the train wreck. Like I don't even know whose side I'm on. I don't even know if I have an opinion, but I'm like, damn, she is like. Sometimes I'm like, she's insane, and sometimes I'm like, I just want to listen to what she's saying because I'm sure it's something a little crazy. And who's she fighting with?
You don't have to pick a side.
No,
you don't have to pick a side.
Anybody out here ever work at a coffee shop? I did, and it was called Lion's Cafe. Okay, I was Lila the latte girl for one freaking day. I did 1 8-hour shift, and I gotta say, I have respect for people who work. Yeah, I could have walked the next day. I couldn't walk for 3 days. Can we just talk about this for a second? Us even being able to do this job here on the internet, you know, the fact that anybody is able to have a career off of social media. Okay. My first job, I had to go on Craigslist. I was a damn leprechaun. Okay, I didn't know about fucking YouTube. I wish YouTube was around. I should have been a streamer. I see these kids now making millions of dollars. They're just streaming, going to the park, streaming, talking to motherfuckers.
They don't know what it's like.
I had to be on Craigslist looking up midget gigs. I had to wrestle other midgets in a pool of Jello. get there. They told me I wasn't midget enough. What the fuck? Okay,
You
so
still get that criticism, Lila. They still say you're not midgety enough.
yes, but I am
The
the
midget
tallest
club.
one. So yes, but I gotta tell you guys this. So all this stuff, people getting upset about this YouTube channels getting taken down. It is a privilege to even have a job here on YouTube and to have support. So for the chatters who do love us,
Yeah.
thank
And nobody
you.
died. Nobody died.
By the way, Lila,
No, but that's what I'm
That's
serious.
what
If
died.
something happens to somebody and you guys were mad for no reason, like that's the part that I just am like, make sure it's real. Make sure it's an actual offense. That was my only point.
That makes sense.
Okay,
Lila, 1 hour and 50 minutes in, you have to clip your leprechaun thing. You will go viral on your shorts. Okay, next.
Chrissy, I'm back. I'm doing great.
Oh, he's back.
Thank you. I'm great so far. I'll be on
Hi,
Gino
Frankie.
tomorrow.
Let me see if there's any chats for you, Frankie.
Yes.
I think there was one before. Oh shoot.
Guys, I have to go. I've got to eat my dinner.
Thank you for coming. It was good to see
Yeah,
you.
nice to see you, Carmen. Nice to meet you, Edgar and
Feel
Frankie.
free to eat on the stream. It's fine. I'll watch.
No, let her eat.
No, I want to watch her eat.
I will plan better next time, but it's good to see you all. Chrissy, I got you. I'll go to war. You tell me.
No,
She's a good one to have on your team.
I don't need you to do anything. You don't have to throw yourselves on the insane mob because to prove your loyalty.
I would. I'm loyal to my friends. I would never do that to you. But anyway, I love you, Chrissy, and good to see you guys. Thanks for. This is kind of like touching grass. It's like hanging out with my friends.
There's
no grass around, but I'm going to go back to talking to my bots now. So bye. Bye.
Hey, Lil. Long time no see. I'm doing great so far.
Frankie's here. Now you're inside. Oh, you straightened up your atlases. The piles are a little tidier.
Things are great so far. Hi, Lila. I'm doing great. I'm back.
You're back. Okay. Oh my god. All right, let me get through these. Max Frank for $2. You best be donating my super shots to charity. That's so funny. The whole idea that I have to donate to Toys for Tots when I have a tot myself.
Why do they want you to donate to Toys for Tots?
I don't understand. I still don't understand that.
Why
when
that?
nobody else was donating to Toys for Tots, and I'm the one with a tot.
Yeah, why don't they donate to Toys for Tots?
Donate to my freaking tot who needs toys.
I mean, yeah, you do charity, other stuff, and do what I want.
I don't get it. It's more grandstanding. It's more virtue signaling.
Yeah, charities suck anyway. They suck about 90% of the money off, typically.
I'm with you on that one.
Jay Prezio. Oh, thanks, Jonathan. Thanks for the $5. Can I ask a stupid question? How is Edgar a puppet?
Hold it. All right.
How are you a puppet?
All right. Well, there's a man's forearm throbbing deep inside me. I think puppets are by definition into fisting, and that's what's going on, buddy.
Disgusting.
I'm sorry. He asked. I'm sorry. You got to respect the chat, woman.
Yeah.
Right, Frankie? Respect the chat.
I'm doing great so far. And tomorrow I'll be in the hot water show with Gino.
Ooh, what did you have for dinner today?
I had chicken for dinner. It was great.
What kind of
and
chicken?
for supper, I had Montana steakhouse. I had bacon cheeseburger fries. It was great.
What did you have for lunch?
I had chicken, potatoes, carrots.
Chicken for twice in a row. Wow. Okay, let me think. Let's see. What'd you have for breakfast?
I like Fruit Loops.
You like Fruit Loops? What kind of milk?
It's just regular plain Fruit Loops without milk.
Regular oat milk?
Without milk.
Okay, regular milk. Okay, good. Not that it's a gay milk.
No milk and cereal. Period.
Okay, that's awesome. Do we like cereal? Edgar, do you like cereal?
I eat crayons mostly.
Aw, you and the bean have that in common.
Yeah,
better than bugs.
I could eat Mike and Ike's and crayons. That's about it. That's my sole diet.
Carmen, do you have a favorite cereal?
I don't. I used to, like when I was younger, I used to love Captain Crunch berries. But I don't really
Chrissy,
eat
I invite you
cereal.
to Sydney, Nova Scotia.
Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be cool? I need a passport to go there, right?
Yes.
Okay. I have to bring the bean.
Is
What's
there a
cool,
bean?
though?
If we only could wake the baby, we could verify the bean's existence Frankie, will you join me in a chant of "Wake the
Oh.
baby"? Wake the baby. Say it with me, Frankie. Wake the baby. Wake. Frankie's not playing along.
Frankie
Wake the baby.
Frankie knows
not a follower.
He's named after him, so he doesn't want to wake the baby.
I'm gonna tell the chat this too. If y'all even say anything negative to me, I will just block your ass.
That's how I do it.
I'm just gonna block your ass. You say anything that I don't like, I'm telling you right now, you will just get blocked, and you will lose every privilege of seeing anything that I do. I will block you out of my life because guess what? I don't know you in real life. And if you knew me in real life, you probably wouldn't be talking to me like that. And here's the crazy part: you probably see me in real life and be like, "Oh my god, hey Lila." So I'm giving you a warning now. If you say anything rude to me, I will block you. And you will never be unblocked. You will just stay blocked forever.
They'll just create another account, Lila.
Yeah.
And I'll block that one too.
Aldo, what's up, Aldo? Thank you for 20. I don't know what CLP is. What's CLP? Thank you for 2,500 CLP. Where is Night Owl when you need him? We need his whispers of sweet nothings. Also, show Edgar the image I sent you, Chrissy. Not in order. You sent me an image?
What image?
I don't know.
Did you send it via Twitter?
Is it untoward?
Aldo, you've got to help us here.
Aldo,
what the hell currency is CLP anyways? That's some strange your planet currency?
Wait, is this a puppet?
All right, show it. Come on. I'm girding my loins.
Yeah, he said earlier that he had a puppet.
Aldo has a puppet.
All
I
right.
have you both on.
Everyone feels free to. Everyone insists on putting their puppet up with me. I don't know why.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good. That's like a Trump puppet, isn't it, or something? Yeah. All right. Hey, that's pretty good. You know, it's hard to tell.
I would like to see your puppet skills, Aldo.
Yeah. Well, Aldo, I think you and the puppet have a very rich future together. All I can suggest is that you have.
You feel threatened, Edgar?
No, Aldo. I suspect you want to always, if you have a puppet, have a spare backup puppet in case your main puppet gets injured while talking to weirdos on the street, or burnt, or kidnapped.
Has someone's burnt you?
Oh, baby, I can't even tell you the abuse I've suffered. I've got drag queen like lipstick still on my lips. I've got it's sometimes it's affection, but yeah, I'm under attack all the time. It happens. Yeah, but I go with the liberal protests and they freak the fuck
walk
out.
right into it. Yeah,
I do. I if they just wouldn't freak out, it would be a very boring program. But I just go and I talk to them, and they can't stand it. And I tell them, if you just leave me alone, the episode will be really boring. And they can't help themselves. It's terrible. Yeah, but anyway.
Yep. Already blocked somebody. You've been warned. You shared my post. You said you didn't like me on here. Blocked. You weren't even following me, so now you're blocked. Okay, I'm warning you now. Okay. I will block you. I have no problem blocking idiots because and that's another thing too. People just start blocking people, or just block them.
Unless what? I like mute. I think mute is better because then it's like they don't exist.
Yeah. Wait, can I offer a homeland refuge for those blocked by LIla Hart? They could come to my comment section. They can show. I will gather all the complaints and I'll build them into one massive sort of.
Go to Puppet Edgar's page. Follow him.
On YouTube at Puppet Edgar. Please comment. Yes. Comment on my at Puppet Edgar YouTube channel. I will gather all the comments that you hate about LIla Hart and I will paste them into a giant effigy and she can whack it like a piñata.
Actually, I'll take it back. You can insult me as long as you insult and say, and she's also very hot.
I was just going to say that. That makes it okay.
Yeah.
Mojo Rocket Man, thanks for the $10 Canadian. Dear Chrissy, in light of recent events, my friends told me to no longer watch your programming. Ha ha, just joking. I have no friends and I'm gonna watch the hell out of your programming. Aww.
And that means that did you hear Patricia? What happens if you came to Sydney, Nova Scotia, Chrissy?
What happens? What happens if I go? Where would we go if I came to Sydney? I would stay at your house, of course.
At the Holiday Inn Hotel in Sydney.
I would bring Frank and the Bean and we would all stay at your house.
At the Holiday Inn Hotel in Sydney.
We're gonna stay at your house and then where would we go to eat?
At the Holiday Inn, you stay in the Holiday Inn.
Okay. He's trying to get rid of me. And then where would we go? Would we go to Dooley's?
Yeah.
And then we would go to, what's the restaurant you like? I already forgot. Garfield's Bizarre Adventure. Thanks for the $5. Says EVS still mad at you for laughing at him for wearing adult diapers. I think so. Yeah, I think he is. Conrad White, thanks for the $4.99. Chrissy, I'm the one who sent you the book, Elephants Are Not Birds. Do you still have it? Oh, it was you. Yes, I do still have it. It's up in the Beans bookcase. Oh, wow. That makes sense. Thank you, Conrad. Oh, yeah, I read it to him all the time. Brian Holdren, thank you for the $10. I want a SImpCast brand. Let's be hot and retarded and talk about something else. LIla is here. Hi, Ari, Carmen. You too.
Thanks,
Edgar,
Brian.
wake the baby.
Wake the baby.
Where
Isn't
in
it
Florida
time?
did you go?
Carmen, tell her to wake the baby. She listens to you.
Baby.
She doesn't listen to Lila or me. Wake the baby. Say it with me, girl.
Baby. All right, thanks for the $5. Lila, to be fair, that's the exact reason why people are mad at him. Jeremy weaponizing YouTube to silence critics like people who silence skeptics.
Yeah.
I'm still confused. I'm really still. I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
To be honest.
I am very confused about this whole thing. Chrissy's crime was having someone on her show who didn't want to speak at what the chat was demanding y'all speak about, even though you've never met some of these people in the chat in real life.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes. And she handled a hot retard clumsily, which is the main sin here.
Well, a friend. I thought this person was a friend. And
Hot retarded friend.
And I was stupid to think that.
I am also hot and retarded. So.
Yes.
You are, girl. You are so hot and retarded.
Hey, Prezion, thanks for the $10.
That means that I get a feeling Gino's going to have another guest on the Hot Water Show tomorrow, too.
Oh, really? Who?
Don't know yet.
Okay. Stay tuned, everyone. From Jay Prezion, Kino Casino, they aren't even on YouTube. They were already banned on YouTube, but their Clips channel now got banned. I like Kino, but they are a bunch of shitheads.
Then why do you like him?
Yeah.
That's a feature, not a bug. As a fan of the show, them being shitty to people is a feature, not a bug.
Bye.
Bye, Frankie.
Well, Frankie. Oh,
Bye.
he's got to go to bed. It's late over there in Canada. Sorry, I hope you didn't feel ignored, Frankie. Love you, Frankie. Ask Pennies, thanks for the $5 Canadian. I give a lot of leeway to Chrissy, panel, and chat because they're so adorable. YouTube won't let me say hot. Really?
Yeah, well, Lila won't. She'll get mad at you and jump down your throat. Careful.
Good night, mister. Thanks for the $4.99. I'm doing lewd things to the thought of Lila. Shut up and take my money.
Wow.
Give more.
Yeah, $4.99 ain't going to buy you much,
start.
buddy. Yeah,
Oh,
that'll
God,
just
yeah.
get one toe in there. You want to get the full body.
I gotta say something else to you guys too. You know, I find it funny. Everybody's like, "Oh, these people are so hot. They're so hot." Okay, have you met these people in real life? Like, some people look hot on screen, but like, have you seen them in person? Like, do you really know what people look like in real life? Do you know there are certain angles that you could take photos and things that you could do to make you look a certain way via this camera? Okay, I can make myself look like I am 5'2", but I'm not 4'6". And did you know for a lot? Okay, gosh, I remember. This is kind of funny, Chrissy. I remember when we first started SImpCast, and I was on the stream, and nobody knew me. The chat didn't know me. Nobody knew that I was 4'6". And then once the chat found out that I was really just this so tiny and cute, they were like, "Oh my God, we love Lila." But when they just thought I was a regular 5'2", they didn't even like me.
They were sizist.
Yes, they were.
Jay Prezio, thanks for the $5. I met Chrissy many times. Can't wait to see Lila one day. Oh,
see now, this is a person who I will not block. I will keep them unblocked.
Jonathan's cool. He used to be he used to come to Compound Media and watch in the live audience.
Aw, it's so
Okay.
sweet.
Just Nova, thanks for the $9.99. Speaking of backstage,
Do you want me to read this, Chrissy?
no, it's fine. All
Okay.
Chrissy had to do was not lie and mock people who thought were her friends, and then show no appreciation. Appreciation for what? Friends don't pay the bills, right? Now you can't be trusted. Well, to give context to that tweet that I deleted, that's what I was talking about before when Ari was here. I'm talking about what the algorithm rewards and what it means to be like like an OG YouTuber, right? Like YouTube is always gonna, for some people, YouTube will always come before a friendship because drama is hot and salaciousness is king, and that's what pays the bills. That's what I meant by friendship doesn't pay the bills.
Why did you delete it?
Because I didn't give context to it, and I was like, I know it's going to be taken the wrong way, and it was, and it's that's fine. People
take the worst possible interpretation.
God, why are people so hung up on that? Friends don't pay the bills. They don't. What the hell are you talking about? Okay, you have to pay your own bills.
People thought I was saying that about myself when I was saying that about somebody else, but I didn't. Was like, oh wait, let me give clarification. I was just like, fuck it, I'm just going to delete it because.
Okay, so what are people trying to say? You're not a real friend?
It sounds like this person thinks that I backstabbed Brittany. It sounds like this person thinks they're very hung up on the fact that I did not tell Brittany that I saw her message, but then thought better of having her on because I didn't want her to ambush my guest. So that they're upset about.
Chrissy, I think your only real mistake in this was just maybe not saying right away that I didn't want to hurt your feelings because I thought you would get upset, and I was right because now you're upset, and I fucked up. I blew it up, and now it's blown up.
Yeah.
Fuck. What I didn't want to happen is what fucking happened. How about that? I felt I was in a corner because like I'm like, oh shit, I'm scared that this could happen, and then it fucking happened.
Yeah,
The question is, people lie when they're afraid of the repercussions. That's why they lie.
Chrissy was actually trying to avoid drama, and that's how she got all the drama.
Yep.
You should have just embraced the drama. You should have just surfed.
I should, because like sometimes when you're honest, you hurt people's feelings, and in that moment, I decided it was more important to save her feelings than to be honest because I didn't want her to feel rejected. But I that makes me a horrible person in your eyes. Then I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not sorry.
As I said, a little clumsy, but your intentions were good. But you're,
yeah, but that's the thing. When people don't give you grace or benefit of the doubt, well, then fuck. I'm not gonna bend over backwards. Like I've already explained myself so many fucking times. People are always going to twist what I say to make it suit their needs or their narrative, and like fuck those people. Honestly, like these were not fans to begin with. These were never people who subscribed or who have ever come to a show or have ever supported me or LIla or Keanu. So it's like it's nothing nothing of value was lost.
But will you write a stand-up set about it ever?
A niche internet drama? No, I don't think no people that come to a comedy show would know or care what that is.
Amazing. So your main job. It just, you wanted to avoid this shit. Yeah,
I just didn't want in the moment.
You had friend Stockholm syndrome.
In the moment, I was trying to preserve the feelings of both friends.
Yep.
Okay.
And you fucked up, Chrissy.
That is my fault for it.
Well, and also in Chrissy's defense, she's had other situations happen where a guest has felt ambushed by another guest, and she was probably thinking in her mind, "Oh my God, I'm trying to avoid something like this that has happened before between other friends."
Yep.
And it's not even with the current friend that this happened with, other people that felt ambushed, and then that person didn't like this person, and then you got blamed for bringing them on the stream, and you just thought you were trying to save both people. Yeah. So
if only I was on that show, none of this shit would have happened. I blame myself.
It's all your fault.
I wouldn't have put up with any of this bullshit beyond 5 minutes. I would have put all these people in their places, but nope.
Next time an angry mob comes after me, Edgar, you'll be notified right away.
I'm gonna teach him how to see green.
Thanks for the $2. Frankie content striked Mr. Beast and got him banned. Oh no, I hope not. ML making law simple. Thanks for the $9.99. When does Chrissy want to build Lego on a live stream interview? Ooh, okay. First of all, what kind of Lego? I'm gonna need. Happy to do it. I'm gonna have to do a special setup for this. You probably need like an overhead camera.
I think make something. Don't make a set.
No,
make something just out of rando blocks.
Freestyle. Okay.
Yeah, freestyle Lego.
Let blow through these so we can talk about something fun. Stupid questioner. In what alternate universe is Frankie living where it is 12:28? Canada.
He's probably in Nova Scotia.
He's in Sydney, Nova Scotia. Jerry Sills, thanks for the $5. Once a heart finds love, it becomes fire, an unstoppable desire with power to fuel a soul, making happiness in life the most enjoyable goal. Hail all. Beautiful,
Thank
Jerry.
you.
Beautiful. Thank you for the poetry.
Oh, Jerry.
Oh, Jerry. Dan Vicious for $2. Rumble chats. Okay. Let's see what's going on
Gotta read
Rumble.
Rumble chats? Okay.
That's the thing. Let's see.
Gotta read them all.
Gotta, or they'll riot. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, thank you.
Don't read every last chat, woman.
Thank you, Dale Gribble, for the 5. Frankie, can you shout out my friend Brad Carter? Oh shit, I'm sorry I missed this. He loves talking on the phone and would love a shout out. Shit, Dale, I'm sorry. Dale. Okay, next time he's on, I'm gonna make a note of this.
We have our next beef here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, please feel free, Dale, to throw an internet mob my way for approximately 1 to 2 weeks over this. Okay. Russell Hall, thanks for the $1. I'd agree that Brittany is something of a wild card insofar as you really don't know what she's going to go after. You just know that when she does, it's going to be like a pit bull on a set of testicles. Thank you, Russell.
She said that.
Russell. Beep 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 boop 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 boop. Damn. Okay. Damn Vicious for 1. Someone get Frankie an Edgar hat or something for heaven's sake. Oh, he would look cute in an Edgar hat.
Oh, which Frankie?
Oh right. The Bean or Frankie MacDonald?
I think they both need one.
Human mind for one.
I don't know where they sell these, to be honest.
Casey and others are lying to you. Read the YouTube's TOS. Circumvention of channel termination. Freedom of speech doesn't protect defamation, harassment, and false criminal accusations. Aha, interesting. So that's what supposedly they were doing was defamation, harassment, and false criminal accusations.
Oh, just all this swirling round and round could be healed if we just had hashtag fat battle.
The fat battle. Friendly slumlord,
need it.
the Rumble rant. Venti blamed eating your wedding cake on not having a dad, when not having a dad is the epitome of black excellence. I also don't have a dad. Can I be black now? And mine was shot in the head in his own home, in front of his girlfriend, who narrowly escaped with her life.
Well,
so
yeah,
that's fun. Oh, but right, I can't mention it because then I'm using it as a shield. Got it. Even though
You know what, Chrissy? I think what the chat also needs to understand is, okay, and what all these other streamers need to understand too is you're a stand-up comedian first, okay? And you came into the streamer world, which there are different rules in this world that I did not understand before either, okay? Because to me, I am a stand-up comedian first, and I think about how a performance would work at a show, and we meet people in real life. And so some of these things that people are doing or making their shows about, they care so much about what's happening in this screen. They have no intention of actually meeting people in real life. And I hate to say it to you, some of you chat people out there, if you met some of these streamers who you just bow down to so much, they wouldn't be nice to you in real life. They wouldn't give a fuck about you.
No.
So it's just kind of funny to me that there's, I don't know, it's a different the internet world. You have to remember at the end of the day, you are a stand-up comedian. And sometimes I think we'll let the chat get so serious, but just be silly. It's not really that big of a deal. Okay, we can always turn the computer off. I can turn my phone off, but some of you cannot leave your mother's basement.
And you're blocked.
Yes, and you're blocked. You're blocked.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh god. Okay. Rumble's a mess. There's a sea of oranges. Okay. Okay, that's disgusting. I'm not reading that. Yeah, again, if you send me a disrespectful bad faith chat, sorry.
That's my girl.
Let me abuse you for $1. Fuck you, man. You can go suck it. or not. SP body. Thank you, Sam, for the $1.99. LIla, I'm always available for Dolly PA on tour.
Aw, Sam is the best. And again, Sam is a person who we met in real life, who's a real life sweetheart, also Filipino. See, if Sam said something negative in the chat, I would be probably hurt because I'm like, this is my friend who I've met in real life. And I might take it into more consideration because I'm like, we've actually met. Now, for you other fucks out there who might say something mean to me, if I didn't meet you in real life, you're getting blocked. But Sam, we love you. Sam, you're the
We love you, Sam.
I went on a tangent.
A Samgent. Garfield. Oh, I really want to just talk about that. Like your all the stuff you were sending me, Lila. All right, we'll get through these. Garfield's Bizarre Adventure. Thanks to the $5. EVS claims that you tried to recruit him as an ally and that he rejected your offer. Is that true? No, I just sent him a nice message, and he proceeded to then say horrible things to me. So there was no recruitment going on, because I think he's still upset about a joke I made. Viking for $2. I think Edgar would qualify for Micro Maidens.
What's that? What's Micro Maidens?
That's Lila's tour.
Oh, well, I don't think I am a girl. Even though there's a man, deep inside me.
On Micro Maidens?
What?
Yeah, should I appear on Micro Maidens?
Are there, Lila, are there any men on the Micro Maidens tour?
No.
Yeah. Sorry.
Not allowed.
Yeah.
Ladies only.
Wait. What if
little ladies, burlesque only, must have a vagina.
Do you check? Do you fact check, Lila? Do you fact check?
I do. I actually do.
Hold on. All right, stay there. Hold on. Let me see. Let's see what I got.
Oh God, do it.
Right.
Sorry. Raggedy Man thanks for $10. Brittany wanted a Spanish Inquisition. You didn't want to ambush your friend. That was your sin. Sorry to see this happen to you. Mm-hmm. And you know what? People like, I get it. People love that content. Everyone is free to do that on their channel. You should not feel entitled to somebody else's channel. You should not feel, whether that person's a friend, acquaintance, doesn't matter. You are not entitled to somebody else's channel, and it's disrespectful to ambush somebody else's guest.
Yeah, you hear that, Lila? You're not entitled to my channel.
You can do that. Everyone's free to do that on their own channel. Again, I am not stopping anyone from having Melanie or Jeremy or whoever on their own channel to discuss whatever they like. You know what I mean? Like, do be a Lila go and force people. You got to talk about how the vaccines were bullshit and how the lockdowns, right? We're not trying to make everybody talk about that.
Yeah. You're not a jukebox.
Right. Thank you.
You don't own me.
Connor invite. Thanks to the $4.99. Hi, Lila. We've met in real life. You signed my B.
Does that mean what?
My B.
Black or breast.
The permanent marker stuck to my underwear, and now I have your autograph for
Bush.
I will have to tell you. You know what, Chrissy? I realized something the other day. I think I am the Guinness World Record holder of a woman that has signed the most breasts all over the country. I don't think there's another woman on this planet that has signed people and body parts like as much as I have. Maybe like the only other thing I could think of is like maybe like a male rock star. But as far as female comedian, the amount of breasts that I've signed all over the country.
You signed more than anybody.
Yes. And I think that's pretty cool. My name is on people.
Do you make
some of them tattooed them on themselves too?
Do you make them kneel down or do you use a
Yes,
step ladder?
they do. They kneel down.
Just checking.
They do.
I would have like a breast signing step ladder for special.
Yeah, I that's how I have them join my cult. It's the Sweetheart Cult. And once I brand you with my name, you are now a cult member. And as a member of the cult, we drink coconut water and, you just be hot and a little retarded.
And then you have to participate in like a group wedding.
She is so funny.
What else would we do in the cult? Okay.
Oh boy.
Lila, you sent me so many fun things that I wanted to talk about on the show, but they're on my phone and I want them I want them on my Twitter or
on my Twitter
email so I can bring them up. Okay. Yes. Because you sent me all these fun photos from your travels. Let's see. Oh yeah, Ron. Your thing with Ron. Okay. Sorry to make you do work, Lila.
No, I gotta tell you. So I know Ron from when I started stand up like 10 years ago. And Ron, I'm just so proud of him. And it's so incredible that he won Kevin Hart's comedy competition, right? On Netflix. And Ron used to have a YouTube channel where he would make food in his van, and he lived in his van.
Wow.
And now 10 years later, he's on the red carpet up there with Kevin Hart. So, you know, it just goes to show that if you have a dream and you keep pursuing it and you never give up, like, you never know where you're going to end up. But the most important thing is to always believe in yourself and to be nice to people along the way. And the cool thing is when I saw Ron, he was on the red carpet and I waved at him, and he had his like PR publicist or whatever. And she was kind of telling me like, hey, like, don't like, we have to get him to the stage. And he stopped her and he was like, no, she's my friend. And we took a photo together, and the publicist was like trying to stop it from happening, but he was nice. And, you know, we shared a genuine hug, and I told him how proud I was of him. And it's so cool to see where someone started and to see them get their massive success that is really well deserved, because he's been funny since I've known him, you know.
That's great. That's really cool.
Yeah.
I know. I feel like you were you were saying like, I'm on the red carpet, and you're like, all these people that tried to like keep me down, and like they pretend at certain point in your life, like pretended they didn't know you.
Yeah,
and
I'm like, hey, what's up?
We're all here together. We're all.
It's so funny. I saw Luis Gomez on the red carpet.
You did? Oh,
yeah, I went right up to him. I was like, hey, what's up? I'm like, hi. I saw Tony. I was like, hey. I mean, I just see him, and it's like, it is so funny to me, because I really do feel like a lot of people are like, she will just not go away. And I'm like, no, I won't. And in fact, I'm here on the red carpet with all my little friends and John Stamos. So
you said something that made me laugh so hard. You were like, a couple years ago, you're like, Leonardo DiCaprio's here. And like a couple years ago, I'd be feeling like, oh my gosh, Leonardo DiCaprio's here. But you're like, now I'm like, yeah, you're lucky to see me, Leo. Like, you're lucky.
Yeah, I performed 200 shows a year. I mean, I did 200 shows last year, all over the country, 12 nights a week, 12 different cities, between 200, 800 people. I've got a line of people that want me to sign their ass or their breasts. Okay. And, you know, I've got autographs to fucking sign. So these people are lucky to see me. That is how I feel. I put in the work. Okay. And it was really cool to be there on the red carpet. I enjoyed myself.
What did you wear? How do you figure out what to wear?
Oh my God. Here's what's crazy too, is that I went to Vegas, and then I went to LA. So it was like a week-long thing. And I just brought a whole bunch of my stuff with me, like basically half my stuff that I normally bring for the Micro Maidens. And on the day of, I didn't know, because I didn't know I was gonna go till like the day before. And then we found out we were gonna actually get to go. So I actually borrowed one of my friend Jordana's shirts, and she ended up giving me the shirt. So I was like, perfect. And I had this white skirt and my boots, and it worked out really great.
Aww,
so I was happy that it kind of worked out. But I'm like, I really wish that I would have had access to my full closet, because I've got a lot more awesome stuff that I would have worn. And okay, Chrissy, did you see that Sam Hyde video that I was in?
Yes. Yeah. Where is it? I think it's on YouTube, right?
Yes. Did you know I filmed that like 3 years ago?
Really? That long ago?
It's so long ago.
Sam Hyde. What was it called?
Sam Hyde Female Comedy School.
Okay, right.
So, and I had to write like bad comedy jokes, which even, hey, if you read all the comments, I was really happy about this. Even the comments were like, oh, all those comedians suck. But the crippled one was kind of funny. Or like, they were like, oh, her joke. Because I said, my bad joke was, I always, what did I say? The punchline was consistent. I always something. And then I said, I keep it consistent. It's really funny.
All right, let me see if I can find it. Beep, beep, beep. Bum, bum, bum. All right, so you filmed this 3 years ago.
And it just like, came out.
Did he say like you couldn't tell anybody about it or something like that, or keep it quiet, or
kind of, but like I didn't know when it was gonna come out. But I'm happy that this came out like now with all the things that I've done. Whereas like I think if it would have came out 3 years ago, I wouldn't have been as confident and strong in my comedy, and like maybe I'd feel kind of weird about it. But now I'm like, oh, this is fucking dope. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I love it. I just get to the part where you appear.
Check your voice over those annoying frat douche bros. How to craft the punchline and how to time it.
Fast forwarding.
Right. I didn't. Oh, so the premise of this is basically like female stand-up comics, like
how horrible.
go to school, like all the worst stereotypes about female stand-up comics, right? And then like how to I guess like
I think
fix
I'm
it.
right. Oh, there I am. Okay, right
There
here.
you are.
I've been in this class for 4 weeks. That's a month. These cans are made from recycled dildos. I'm not a big.
You genuinely are laughing, and they kept this take.
Yeah, because I was like, this is such a stupid joke. I can't believe I'm saying this. But I wrote these. I wrote this one.
You did?
This next one coming up. Just listen, yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Are made from recycled dildos.
I didn't write that one. They told me to say that. I was like, that's
I'm not a
stupid.
big.
Because that's like plastic.
This
I
is
don't
one
know how
wrote.
to cook, but I do know how to bake. I make cream pies.
Stupid.
Okay. Perfect.
You know, I think is an empowering work.
Wait, there's one more.
Don't you think?
There's one more.
There
Right
you
there. Okay.
Where was this filmed?
Rhode Island.
Oh, in a club or just like in a studio?
In like a warehouse.
Okay.
Which one of you wants to fuck me?
I need dinner tonight.
Wait, go back.
Just kidding. You don't have to buy. My gynecologist told me if I get one more STD, I could be permanently sterilized. Yikes. So,
I'm laughing because this is what you hear at the open mics, like when you start doing stand-up. And you hear the equivalent on the man side too. Like you hear men just starting stand-up comedy also talking about this kind of stuff.
which one of you gonna buy me dinner tonight? Just kidding. You don't have to buy me dinner.
Now that's funny.
Which one of you wants to fuck me? I'm always a bitch. I keep it consistent.
Yeah, that was the one I wrote.
Here's the scenery?
I'm always a bitch. I keep it consistent. I'm like, that's pretty good. That's a good one.
That is great.
But that was a bad comedy jokes.
I love a pun. You know,
And
I love a pun.
but if you read all the comments are like, oh, the crippled one is actually pretty funny. Because even when I was trying to be bad, my delivery was still good. But if I got to like actually, because they were telling me to like suck, you know. But if I actually got to deliver it like how I wanted it to and like be funny, it would have been hilarious.
Oh, yeah,
I like, really had to hold
I can
myself
tell that
back.
you're a little stifled here, and because
Yeah, because they told me to.
You had to be,
and they told me to say,
camera.
and they told me to say, which one of you wants to fuck me? I was like, what the hell? They're like, say that. I'm like, all right, the hell?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Fucking it's ass. Yeah, you want to learn comedy? You want to make people laugh?
Female comedy is a competitive and fast-paced environment. You've got to be original and innovative to strike it big in this growing field of amazing talent. You've got to do characters and silly voices too, such as my patented British woman, who you may not even have realized you were listening to.
Oh shit! Oh, that's funny. Wow, good job, LIla.
Nice job.
I'm really glad that I did it because I'd never been to Rhode Island, and it was like my dream to go to Rhode Island because it's the smallest state. And then I remember the night before I was supposed to film, I went to the Comedy Connection that's in Rhode Island, and I met the guy. Okay, who's the guy? He's friends with Luis Gomez. He does a show with him.
Zach Amico?
Nope, a different one. He's like in political stuff, kind of. God, you know who it is. He says.
Oh, Dave Smith? Dave Smith?
Yes, I saw Dave Smith. No, this is a really funny
cool.
story. Okay, so this is 3 years ago. I go to the Comedy Connection, like I'm supposed to be there, and I like say I need to go to the green room. They don't fucking stop me. They take me to Dave Smith, and I'm like, hey, Dave.
Take me to Dave Smith.
They take me to Dave Smith, and I'm like, hey, I made a documentary film with my husband called American History of Voter Fraud, and I gave him a T-shirt.
Wow, good for you.
Yeah, and I took a picture with him, and I think he was kind of looking at me like, who the fuck is she? What the fuck are you talking about? He didn't give me a spot. Fucking asshole. Just kidding. He should have given me a spot. I'm just kidding. No, he was great. I watched him perform. It was really good. I enjoyed it, but I remember sitting there being like, I really wish I was on stage right now. Every time I watch comedy, I got to tell you guys this. Every time I cannot enjoy a comedy show. I cannot enjoy a comedy show because I'll be sitting there seething, being like, I really should be on stage right now. I can't. It's so painful for me. It's painful. I can't enjoy it. I will say though, when I was at the Kevin Hart roast, I still was like, damn, I should be backstage. Like I don't understand why I'm sitting here. I really this is what I actually thought. I'll be real with you. I was like, why the fuck am I not at the tables? I'm like, I keep getting closer every time. I'm like at the row. I'm like the tables are there, and then I'm at the 5 rows behind the table. I'm like, I should be at the tables next year. I will be on stage.
I look back when roasts were really popular, like what 10 years ago during like the. Did you do any out in LA?
No, I didn't do anything. I was just on Kill Tony 7 times.
Okay, so yeah, that's
amazing.
That I think
that was like the original stuff. So again, I just, but I feel like I keep getting closer. I keep getting closer and closer.
Why?
I just cannot wait till I am like the red carpet is like fully rolled out. I feel like I keep having to sneak underneath. You know, I like. There's always like some caveat. I gotta sneak in somehow. I mean, at one point, because I remember we had the tickets and they were like, well, you guys aren't supposed to be on the red carpet. And I was like, no, listen, we are actually supposed to be on the red carpet. I was like, we were told we're supposed to be on the red carpet. And then the lady was like, fine, you're on the red carpet. And then there was John Stamos and he was like, hey, and we're like, hey, we thought you didn't like little people. And he's like, that's not true. I do like little people. So he whipped out his phone and he sent a video to Brad Williams. And he was like, hey, Brad Williams, eat your heart out. And we're like all waving in the background.
Wow.
And then Brad made a reaction video to the John Stamos video saying that he was happy that he now likes little people. But because I think in Brad Williams,
was there a rumor that he didn't like little people?
Yes, because Brad Williams in his stand-up special called Fun Size, his first stand-up special, he had a joke about how John Stamos didn't like little people. And in the LPA, I don't know, but in the LPA little person community, it spread like wildfire. And we all thought that John Stamos didn't like little people. I mean, I'm telling you, there was a group of us. We saw John Stamos and we were like, we cannot approach. We don't want to scare him.
How did he look?
He looked great. Oh God, Tiffany Haddish looked amazing.
Really?
Oh yes. Who's the other girl that was on there? Sitting next to Chelsea Handler.
Joe Coy?
No, at the roast. She was sitting next to. She's a black woman. She was sitting next to Chelsea Handler at the roast.
Leslie Jones. I don't know. I didn't watch it.
Oh, okay. Anyway, I saw her. She looked amazing. I mean, just all the people were walking by. I saw them. I saw Fluffy.
LIla, what would be your dream scenario? What would be your like? Would you want to be on a roaster on a roast battle? Because it's right, like you said, it's not even them having to come up with all their own roast jokes. There's a team of people writing jokes for
it's a massive freaking team. What is my dream scenario? My big dream scenario. It's called the roast of LIla Hart. The red carpet rolls out, and I just get to do whatever the hell I want to do. And I'm on the screen saying, "Hey, all this fucking shit I've made and all this money I've made." Yeah, that's the dream. Okay, I actually had that question asked to me a couple nights ago at a comedy club. They're like, so what's your dream with stand-up? And I was like, to be rich, bitch. To be rich. That is my dream.
Not have to take another Leprechaun gig ever again.
Yes, unless it's for like a multi-million-dollar movie and I will play the leprechaun in the movie with the pot of gold. I'll do it. But I guess my dream really is just to I just want the red carpet treatment. I just want to get up there and there's not even a list. They're like, oh, LIla Hart, right through. Here, open the gates. Here you go. Oh, LIla Hart, anybody who's with her, go on ahead. Because I just feel like there's just been so many times in Hollywood where I'm like right there. You know what I mean? And then it's you're not supposed to be here.
Like you're so busy. You're crushing it. You're doing so many shows. Like you've just exploded over the past couple of years, and you've got like the amount of stage time you've gotten and experience, and like you now have a sense like what audiences are, and there's so much value in just like going to different states and getting a sense of like, okay, these are how these cities are. These are how, like, you know, I mean, red cities, blue cities. Okay, kind of in this state, it doesn't really matter left and right, and then that's invaluable, and you're doing more and more time. You're headlining now.
I gotta tell you this though, this is so funny. So I was at Beecher's Madhouse and I was with my girls, and you know that's the celebrity event that we were at, and it's a small room. It's like 180 people in there. We're performing. We do our little stuff, and I'm like, the first night was like all influencers, and then the second night it was like big A-listers. Anybody you can think of was there. Okay, and we're performing, and like the energy that they're giving us back is just so bland. And I'm like, dude, I'd rather be at my 800 person show in Minnesota right now. I'd rather be in Maryland, Boonesboro, Maryland. I'm like, the energy they give me is freaking amazing. I said, you know what? We should be sacrificing one of these little people on stage right now. And then this audience would love it. Like which one of us should we kill and then drink the blood of on stage to get an excited reaction?
You're ready for Hollywood with that talk, Lila.
Yeah, really.
Hey,
my daughter just got back. I'm going to spend a little bit more time with her before we go to bed. Thank you so much. And I hope you didn't think I was like ganging up on you. I just think that like apologizing and to learn how to do it properly and to just be, I don't know.
You don't think I apologized properly. I'm saying in that moment, I did not think a proper apology was due because I could tell this person was coming in bad faith. Bad intention.
And I don't know. I have no idea what intentions
already
were.
pissed me off. So it's like now I have to apologize to you when you've already come in here with an ulterior motive. No,
Yeah.
that's insane. that's like somebody's. I'm not even gonna make them.
No, but and I just want you to know that I really try to hope the best for everybody. You know, like I've seen you interact with these people for so long. I just hope for the best. So anyway, I hope you guys all have a good night. Lila,
Night,
congratulations
Carmen.
for getting so close all the time.
So close, right there, almost there. Love you, Carmen. You look great.
Thank you. Good night, everybody.
Bye, baby. Bye-bye.
Carmen's the best. She's the best. She's a great mom.
Oh my God, it's almost time for my bedtime.
Oh, are you exhausted, puppet?
Let me tell you. That's okay.
Dan Vicious, thanks for $2. Can Edgar do a review of Ricky Lindholm's Hysteria? How specific?
Okay. Well, you know what, Dan Vicious? I actually, while stories were happening, I actually opened up on my YouTube Ricky Lindholm's Hysteria. I couldn't keep it on Audible. It looks like a music video. Tell you what, if you comment on my YouTube page about it and ask me, I'll check it out tomorrow. It looks visually very interesting. It looks like the lyrics are very important to it, and it's evidently pretty funny. So I don't get out beyond my little, messing with people on protests and plus my little whatever this domicile is. So I will try to, I'll check it out tomorrow.
Edgar, what's the most dangerous city to cover protests in?
Oh, New York City. New York City, definitely. Yeah, I was at a protest at Park Avenue. It was called Billionaires Must Pay. Yeah.
Pay for what? All the people on welfare to exist?
No, it's just they're really the people, what do they call the protest minders there are very, very organized. They've got lots of money. They will absolutely stalk and crowd you around. They got rough with my camera woman
at a 9 to 5, so they have time to organize.
Oh yeah. They pushed my camera lady around, which is not good. And made me I lost my shit just a little bit. Yeah. I also helped one of them not get run over by a city bus, and
that's nice.
Yeah. I said, "Watch out for that bus, you twat!" And saved her life.
You twat.
See, I grace for everybody. I love even my enemies, and anybody here. Can I just say, inevitably, someone is gonna watch this video and make a little comment track like, "Look at that Chrissie, she's relying on a stupid puppet." And,
I always do.
And an angry little girl called Lila to come, simp for her, etc. Like, I love everybody, even the haters.
At least you get to be a puppet.
Right.
You just get to be a puppet and be all cute still being a puppet.
Yeah, and I don't age, girl. Yeah.
Exactly.
You get to be a puppet.
Yeah, but it's hard. It's hard being me. I want all your pity. I should go to bed. What am I doing staying up?
Garfield, only a couple more. I'm going to blow through these.
All right. Hurry up.
Thanks to $5. EVS is extremely embarrassed. People found out that he wears adult diapers. He feels personally attacked that you mocked him. Is he a snowflake? Look, at the time that I made fun of the idea of somebody's algorithm giving them away because it came up. I think it was Flashcast. It was like it was an ad for adult diapers, and I laughed because I was like, "Isn't that funny? The idea that your algorithm or your, I don't know, predictive, whatever it's called, whatever feeds you your ads, gives you away. Like it'd be so funny. Like my ads would be like, it would be like books about birds for kids. It would be like, you know what I mean? It would be kids stuff. And anybody would be like, well, we can tell what she's dealing with by her ads. So I was just laughing at the idea that an adult diaper ad would give some, like, that's how you're outed. You know what I mean? That's something, that's a premise anyone would laugh at. I did not know he wore diapers. He could have said, no, I don't wear adult diapers. That's crazy. I don't know if he admitted, like, he took something. This is what happens to me so often. Someone takes something personally, a comment, which I did not mean personally. Yeah. And when someone feels like they have been attacked personally, they respond like with such anger and vengeance. And it's like, whoa, that was not even meant to be personal. But you know what I mean? Like, you can't, you know, you have no control over how people take things. So that's just what happens. That's what happens. And people have gone after me for jokes so many times. So I'm used to it. Anyway, Raggedy Man, thanks for the $10. Glad to see keep going. Haters gonna hate. I bet these orange jack wagons aren't even fans. They're not fans. Oh, they're not fans.
I've noticed on Twitter all the people commenting like, "Oh, Chrissie is evil incarnate." They have 6 followers, 32 followers.
Are
like,
you?
They've been around for years.
Edgar?
What's that? Am I what?
Are you being a size queen right now?
What's that mean? Sorry.
A size queen is when you're like.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, yeah. I am being a size.
Matters.
Yes. I think they're bots. They're bot bitches. They're bot bitches, or they're like stupid. You know, like, hey, is that it? You just missed list to like snipe at people, and you've been around for 3 or 4 years.
Though?
Nothing
what's
to say.
Scary though?
What's
like,
scary?
It's scary to think that maybe some of the accounts, these like small accounts, are fake accounts made by one person that's pretending to be your friend.
Absolutely.
That's very possible.
Creepy about it. It's
that's
like
possible.
There are people out there that are like that. Psychopaths.
Well, people have these little sock accounts, and time to employ the army of socks, and it might be one person. It could be one angry bitch.
It's true. Only a couple more left. Sorry, guys. Zombie Slayer Gaming, thanks for the $9.99. Lila's showing what an actual friend is instead of a fake friend that stabs you in the back for a few bucks and views. Well, Lila doesn't need to make her money off of YouTube drama, so there's no pressure on her to take, what I say, or dig up like a 5 to 15-year-old podcast and then
oh my God, all the work,
and then you know what I mean, throw it around to make me look
Chrissie,
bad.
Also, like, how do we even know that story that you told a long time ago wasn't just you doing a comedic bit? Like, why
we do comedic bits to cope with actual trauma in our lives?
Yeah, like seriously, people are taking this so serious about. Oh my God, is no one allowed to have growth or change? And
I'm not.
At the end of the day,
Puppet is not.
No, I don't grow. Oh, it's gonna be the same.
But we're stand-up comedians too, and that's why people are like, "Oh, I can't believe you would talk about this or you do this." It's like, because we're comics and we take very traumatic things that have happened in our lives, and what we do as stand-up comedians is figure out how to make the joke out of it. And I think what's been interesting is you have to remember that a lot of these streamers, they're not stand-up comedians. And actually a lot of them wish that they could do stand-up comedy. That's the real kicker here is they wish they could do comedy, but it's a very special art form. It's a very special gift. Either you have the balls to do it or you don't. It's much easier to sit behind a computer screen and to talk to a computer than it is to go out in real life and speak, whether that's to 3 people or 300 people. It's very difficult to do.
Get the real life looks and reactions,
and they can see exactly what you look like in person, exactly all your flaws, because here in front of a camera we can do lighting, you can even have a little edited filter, you can make yourself seem a certain way, but then as a comic, we bare our souls, so you shouldn't feel bad for doing that.
Hang out for an hour plus after to shake everyone's hand and talk to everybody. And comedians like Lila and myself will do that. There are comedians that I would say most of them are going to charge for a VIP meet and greet. And me and Lila think at this point, who knows? If we get much bigger, maybe you do charge. But
I will be charging. I will let you know it is $20 a photo, and they're not free anymore.
Wow.
Maybe.
How much for signing boobs?
Pay you a compliment. Oh well, I'm just kidding.
No, but that's another thing too. I really hate this notion of people saying, "Oh, I'm so much better because I do it for free." It's like, no, we're all trying to make a living out here, and eggs are $8, and who cares if you're doing it for free? You guys give your money to billionaires, so why wouldn't you want just to support somebody who you actually like on stream? And then also for the people who hate watching the stream, you're still helping the stream. So thank you for the attention that you're giving the stream. But like I said, if you write some fuckery to me, I will be blocking you. I don't care. And
can I ask a question? Like, yes. I get told all the time, Edgar, when are you going to do a stand-up set?
Oh yes, I would love to see that.
I have a question. Like, what advice do you have for like someone who's
do it?
Never really. I do crowd work like in the field, like behind enemy lines, but
because you're a puppet, so it's like I know. So you're probably not familiar, but look up a comedian named Joselito, and because his handler is not like the handler doesn't show his face, so he has elaborate, like almost like
he's behind that little box
stand that he like goes under like this, and he has a whole show. He's like a Puerto Rican puppet, so funny. He's got a lot of. He's probably on TikTok, but he has a ton. He's on Instagram too. Joselito,
you've told me about him. I will look at. I've looked at them. I haven't looked at the performance.
That's just for an example of like what you can do. Like he builds a whole set, and I've like seen him perform a lot on the road, and like he has a big setup that he's got to bring with him. He's got a lot of handlers. He brings a whole team of people that do his merch. Like he's got a staff. It's really
Joselito. Okay.
But see, this is what I appreciate about Puppet Edgar. He just proved my point right here. Everyone behind a stream, behind this thing, secretly wish they could do what we do. And my advice for you, Puppet Edgar, is you just have to go out there. You got to go to an open mic.
Yeah.
And you got to do it. And, that's something you should hold dear to your heart, Chrissy. All these people hating on you, saying all these things about you, they wish that they could get on a microphone and actually do the shit that you do. And if you haven't seen Chrissie Mayr in person doing stand-up, she is literally the best on the point crowd work I've ever seen. She is the best to do it. She can look at people in the audience and make a joke right there on the spot, and then connect her written comedy to what she sees in the audience. It's amazing. And Chrissy, at the end of the day, you need to remember that's what you're a stand-up comedian. And a lot of these people, even these people writing these hate comments, y'all wish you could do stand-up. Y'all freaking do. And if you had 5 minutes with me, you'd be like, oh, my friends say I should do comedy. No, you're just a troll. So.
I'm actually really afraid. I think
What are you afraid of?
I react against people. I do crowd work. I ask questions and that starts a thing going, but to actually go forth and tell a story, to have a bit with all the story beats, I'm just a 5-year-old boy. I haven't lived life. I don't have a drug addiction yet.
You have to think about what your perspective is. If Puppet Edgar is going to be like a character that does stand up, you might have to separate that from Edgar's other content where he interviews unstable leftists on the streets of Democrat-run cities.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't think talking about that day job should be.
And no, I don't think you wouldn't bring that into your stand-up, because that presupposes that the whole audience knows about your other content, which they wouldn't know. So you would have to be like, if you were going to wear that hat and kind of be the same ish character, you'd have to be like, maybe you would be a puppet that's making fun of like liberal stereotypes. I don't know. You'd have to like play around with it. Or maybe you're trying to be like devil's advocate for like unstable leftists. You have to figure out your perspective. Or you could just tell stories. It's
why don't you just go up there as you, lose the puppet?
What are you talking about, lady?
No, but do you get what I'm saying though?
I am the puppet.
Like, I am a puppet.
What are you talking about, girl?
As the human version of the hand that's up the ass of the puppet should do stand up, because I think that's what I think. I think
he's ugly. He's ugly.
Hand up the ass.
You don't want to see him. No, you want to see him.
No, you want to do stand up. Oh my god,
Puppet Edgar. Think about it. It's the same reason why certain people are not like on camera YouTubers is the reason why Puppet Edgar is not a, you know what I mean? Like the puppet's handler is not a on camera YouTuber.
I suspect he has hooks for hands because I'm quite uncomfortable.
I think, the hand that's up the ass of Edgar,
Him?
Go to an open mic in your city. You could just Google it, open mic in your city.
Okay.
And just go there anonymously as yourself. It'll be a room of like 10 people and mostly empty chairs, and get on a microphone and just try it.
All right, girl.
Or you could do the online route, which is not going to be as you're going to dilute the effects of stand-up, which is like the raw, real, in-person reaction you get from a live audience. You could, if you wanted, record like shorts or little tidbit jokes of like Edgar doing stand-up, and then you could post that on like probably TikTok or Instagram to see how that would go.
That's not stand-up.
That's not stand-up. That's like if you wanted to dip a baby toe in like Edgar telling jokes.
Oh, one question: am I allowed to bring a camera crew into open mic night?
Yeah, if the open mic is short, but it's gonna be terrible probably.
What? Say that again.
People set up their own cameras all the time.
I'll tell you this. I have recorded every single one of my sets from the moment I started stand-up, and that's for myself to watch back the feed. And then if I write a joke that I'm like, yo, this is fire, and I need to document this joke, then I'll put it online so it's time stamped. And even as I'm working on it, just so that no one can steal it. Because then if anybody steals it, I'm like, oh, I have the history of me writing this joke that's there.
Got it. Okay.
So,
very interesting. Wow. Thank you for the sage advice, ladies.
but I know, but you can go to an open mic, and you can, and I would suggest filming yourself and watching it and seeing how it is, because like, God, there is just something I gotta tell you. It's so exhilarating of having your hand on that microphone, looking out into the audience and being in the moment. And when you get that first chuckle of laughter, and it like, it's that ripple effect. I mean, God, there's nothing.
You know what? There's
like it.
There's obviously an ego element to it, because you're like, you feel like I'm able to make everybody laugh. But there is something like really beautiful too going on, because I see it like when you make a room full of people laugh, it's like everybody at the same time, we're all together in the present moment, enjoying life together. Like we are all laughing at the same thing. We are all one. We are all human beings in this life together. And like there's something really cool about that. And also you're never gonna get like real life entertainment, like live entertainment. That's an experience you cannot repeat home watching any show. As much as I love on the Spectrum, you know what I mean? Like you can't get that feeling home watching videos. You have to be out, you know.
Yeah, fetching live in-person retard love.
Even when I went to the comedy, the Netflix is a joke roast, right? That was actually the first time I've ever watched any roast. I've never watched the ones on screen or on Netflix. And even the clips I saw later, right? And it's like not edited, but like it's just different. The energy in that room cannot be replicated. Like, yeah, you can watch the roast on a screen, but it's not the same. When I tell you the way that room erupted when Cat Williams walked in, it inspired me, Chrissy. Like, it made me think of like, wow, this guy did not go through industry. He owns everything on his own. And there's so many people who tried to block him, but he became so undeniably good. The people know it. Like the way everyone stood up. Stood up when they said nobody's like the crowd did not even stand up like that because Usher sang and then brought Kevin Hart out. We weren't standing when Kevin Hart came out. I was still sitting down. But as soon as they said Cat Williams, I shot up. And you could just feel that the way he was delivering his jokes, like you could just like, wow, there is a special gift and a power that he has and a command that he has of the room. And that is just something you can't teach it. Like you really, you either got it or you don't. And the only way you're going to figure out if you have it is by having the balls and the guts to get on stage the first time. And bombing will humble you. It will humble you. And I think again, Chrissy, like you got to remember at the end of the day, like you're a stand-up comedian, you have a fucking gift and you have really busted your ass to get to where you're at. And like, it's so cool that you even have your channel now and that you're able to have the stream shows are fun and it's cool and it's whatever. But
and it's something to do. The baby's young. It's something that I can do while he's sleeping. You know what I mean? It's easier to like, what baby?
Wake the baby. I want proof. Come on, it's late, lady. God. Hey, is Cat Williams the Black Owen Benjamin kind of? just kicked out of the system.
He is black.
Maybe that analogy falls flat.
No, it's I wouldn't say that. That's like no, he's so much bigger. It's just like, and I'm telling you, the energy and the power and the fact that he's so short too. Maybe that's what makes me inspired. It's like the amount of just aura. I mean, it was an aura when he walked in, and then like the way that he dresses, I'm like, oh, he's just a man. And when he came out and he said, "You would wonder why I would do this. It's for the money, bitch." I was like, yes, thank you. Thank you.
It's honest and it's funny.
Yeah.
All right, ladies, I gotta go pee pee. Good night.
Edgar, Danbridge has another question for you. Is Edgar on Rumble? Have a no-toe morning show?
Is Edgar on Rumble? Oh God, I don't know.
You know if you're on Rumble or not?
We just got on Facebook. We're on.
You just
Twitter.
got on Facebook?
Well, listen.
What
we
is
found.
this?
We found out.
2004?
Well, we found out someone was actually pilfering our content and got like 85,000 subscribers of just stealing our content. So I said, "Hey, editors, why don't we get that guy? Why don't we deplatform that guy because stealing our content and put up our own?"
It's okay when some people do it. It's not okay when other people do it.
Well, they weren't adding any value. They were just fucking ripping us off. So yeah, we got them removed, and then we started to post it ourselves, and it's much better formatted, etc. Hopefully.
Okay, good.
Is Edgar on Rumble? I think I have some stuff on Rumble, but I don't really. Rumble is not a huge moneymaker yet. However, I would be open to one of them little sweet deals like certain other people have if they want to, pony up $1 million for an exclusive contract. I'm your boy.
And you won't accept $1 less
than $1 million. Yeah.
Imagine how many like different copies of yourself you could buy with $1 million.
Let me tell you. All right.
Final super chat from Zito. Thank you for the $20, Zito.
Right, I'm gonna
LIla the Honey Badger Heart. Wait.
All right. Go. Sorry.
Hold on.
I'm sorry.
Now I know you're tired. Whoops, and I don't know. I can't.
I killed LIla.
Okay, Edgar. Tell the people where they can find you and where you'll be doing a open mic.
I don't know where I'll be doing an open mic. I actually need to write some material. It's how sad and pathetic of a thing.
No, it's okay. You can do it.
At Puppet Edgar on all the socials. Whatever social it is, type in at Puppet Edgar. And listen, if I've made you sick today, I apologize.
Sick.
Thank you, Bodied Hand. And it's been very nice chatting with you ladies and Frankie today. Yeah.
You have a nice voice, Puppet Edgar.
You do.
You should do stand-up.
You are so sweet. Thank you for the encouragement. I just might get up off my ass
really
if I had one.
Do it. And come back and let us know about your first time open mic experience. And even if it's bad, that's great because you can only go up from there.
Yeah.
Maybe I can make this guy wear a full body stocking and a balaclava.
Or a burqa.
Oh my God. Thank you for the idea.
That's the way out. That's how you maintain your anonymity.
Wait, what do we say to the inevitable people who are going to make little comments about this thing, like whomever? Do we say God bless you? I love you. I'm still fans of all of you,
and you're welcome.
I know if yeah.
Are you worried about getting everyone's approval, Edgar?
No,
people have already made their minds up.
I get trashed all the time. I just want to know, though. I just want them to know I love you. Let's all have some grace.
You don't know them.
What?
Have you met them? How do you say you love them? You ever met them in real life?
True.
Well, I think no, I haven't met them in real life. All right. But that's
Edgar's
okay.
just afraid.
You should still try to love people. You should still try to love people, Lila. Why don't you love people, Lila?
You're allowed to love me. We spent almost 3 hours on a stream together. But if you haven't spent 3 hours on a stream with a person, why do you care about their opinion? They didn't even give you 3 hours of their time.
Wait. I didn't say I cared about their opinion. Well, I do care about their opinion.
Are you
I don't
afraid
say
of them?
I don't say no. I don't co-sign their opinion. But then, listen, hold on.
You don't want the mob.
I love everybody. I try to have fun with everybody. It
The
doesn't
mob is
work a
one
lot.
person who's in control of probably 50 accounts.
The
One
mob is one crazy ass bitch with like 80 sock accounts. But that's fine. I love that person too.
Oh.
We all need some grace. Lila, do you need some grace?
No, I'm good. I don't need
What about
anything.
showing people grace? Yes, and we should show people grace, especially when they don't show grace to us.
Yeah.
The fuck? No.
Yeah.
What the hell? What is going on here?
Listen, wait, one closing thing. All right, you people who are scanning this little video for things, the prime message, my message today is #FatBattle.
Right.
#FatBattle.
They already got the
Big
stuff that
fatties.
they wanted. They don't care about anything else. This is like the
PPP in the
gibberish
corner.
at the end.
PPP in the corner
good
need to
stuff
settle
was
this.
The hot retarded shit earlier. That's
Let
what
the
they're gonna do.
fatties
They're gonna
fight.
run
Let
with
the
it.
hot retards stay hot and retarded.
Just stay hot.
Stay hot. That's the bottom line. Love you,
Right.
Edgar.
I love you.
Bye, Edgar.
Whoopsie.
Bye, everybody. Good night.
Bye, Edgar. Don't worry. No one's mad at you. You're perfect.
We're not mad at you.
Love you.
Don't be scared. Fuck
Don't
it.
be scared of the
I'm not scared.
A little bit. You are.
I know I
You're
am.
Totally
Woman,
scared.
listen, you little woman. I go out into fields full of maniacs,
That's true.
baying
And
for
why
my
are you scared of
blood.
the chat?
That is nothing compared to any dingus in the chat jerking off. I'm not afraid of anybody. I love everybody, and if I have fun with
I like your
everybody,
voice,
and
Edgar.
everyone
Great
deserves
voice.
grace,
Okay.
except for Hitler. All right.
Even Hitler.
No, I disavow. Don't be Hitlerizing.
What if Hitler repented and confessed his sins?
All right, look. There's actually a novel about that, but I won't get into it now because I think that would,
Okay.
lose viewers.
No, it's fine.
Is it really fine?
Next time we'll talk about that.
Bye, Edgar.
Bye,
Don't be
Edgar.
afraid.
Yeah, all right. Time
Don't
to
be
shut.
afraid.
I'm not afraid.
You
All right,
are.
You bitches! All right, we're gonna have a beef. I got beef with both you bitches now. We're gonna beef on.
Edgar, feel free to dig up
No one's
every
gonna go
old
after you.
podcast
They're
I've
gonna
ever
say
done.
that you're
Right, that
fat,
doesn't. Right.
sloppy, baby.
No, forget it. Both of you, you're lying about me being scared. I'm starting to beef right here, right now. Beef on.
Beef is on. Okay, good.
The beef is
Oh, so we have a
on.
new beef.
Bye.
Bye.
Edgar.
Bye.
And then it
That was the longest outro of all time.
Crazy. No, I really do sincerely want to tell you, I am so proud of you and how far you've come. And you know what? I want the chat to know this. Me and Chrissy were in San Diego. Remember the show that we had in San Diego?
Mm-hmm.
Headlining at the mic drop.
That was fun. I love that club. Do you know the last time I was there, they put me, that was on the big stage, and I was like, oh, this is such a different, it's so different.
You know, it was an actual stage. It wasn't the ground where I was eye level to the
It
people.
was. I'm like, oh wow, real stage. But I love the small rooms too. Like, it doesn't matter. Big stage, little stage. It's like, it's still the same people in front of you. So.
And do you remember we went to that like magical shop? And you told me.
Oh my gosh, we got all those bracelets and things.
And I said you were gonna have a baby.
That was the coolest but scariest prediction. Like, you guessed it. You were like,
I was like, it's gonna happen for you.
You're like, what did you say? You're like, next year or something.
Yeah. You're gonna have a baby.
Come on.
And now you have the most beautiful little boy who looks at you and sees you as the most beautiful woman in the world. You're his whole world.
Aww.
And I am just so proud of how far we've both come. Girl, do you remember the first time we met? It was on a stream like this. And I was fleeing LA.
First met, we were in the same Instagram like boost group, which like someone came up with, like, oh, we need to all be together and boost each other's Instagrams. And even at the beginning of that, I'm like, I don't have fucking time to be going around liking everybody's Instagram posts. Like, this is exhausting. But that's how I first met you. So
how crazy is it to think that Jax, who connected us, is now passed away? She's not even here with us anymore, you know? And she was a wonderful, beautiful
young,
person. And life really is short, and you have a beautiful life with a beautiful family and an amazing husband who loves you, and you're doing fantastic. And at the end of the day, besides all this internet drama, you're a stand-up comedian, okay? And you're always going to be able to pick up a microphone, write some jokes, and perform. And no one can take that away from you. And like I said, deep down, a lot of these people who hate on you, they wish that they had the balls to get on stage and get on a microphone.
And also too, like, I'm very open about my life. I'm very open about my journey. I've never tried to pretend I'm like a perfect person, a perfect Christian, a perfect Catholic ever. I'm just like, hey, I'm a real person. I've had some ups, I've had some downs, I've said some cringe things, I've had some cringe moments. But again, like, that's why I'm so happy to be in the position I'm in now. I'm so happy that I did my conversion. I'm happy to finally like be on the right path. And I feel like I'm starting to deepen my relationship with God and through that really get to know myself. And I do look back on like who I was like 5, 10, 15 years ago. And I do go, I cannot believe I am the same person. And that's just a testament to God's work and his work through me. And I feel like this is just the beginning, and I'm just going to be open to whatever he wants me to do with my platform, with whether that's just like online content or whether that's also stand up or whether that's something brand new. So
well, you're only going to be bigger and better. You have the same birthday as Joe Rogan. It's like in the stars. So.
No, he's really November 11th?
Yep, he is.
How did I not know this? How do I not have
I
this
don't
on
know.
my
It's
list
weird
of
that I
things?
know these things, okay? You know what is weird? When I met Ricky Martin and Eva Longoria, Ricky Martin's birthday is December 24th. Eva Longoria's birthday is March 15th. They're both 6s. So it was like, oh, it makes sense that the two of them are sitting together at the table and having a 6 lunch. Like, these are just weird facts that I know. But Chrissie, if that version of you that you've seen in some of these podcast clips that people are digging up and trying to use to embarrass you, if that version of you could meet the version of you today, how would she feel seeing the life that you live?
Oh my gosh, she would probably think like that it wasn't possible, because I feel what I feel like is I don't know, you hate to say like I'm a good example of this, because it's not. Like, I think what I'm most proud of is that the time that I was kind of like came of age and the time in which I went to college, right? Like, we're talking early aughts, and then spent 10 years in New York City doing stand-up, like, kind of like growing up under this like feminist propaganda, right? Like this sort of Sex in the City mentality of like, oh, this is the way to not ever get your heart broken, is you have to just like, you have to be like a man in that respect. And it's like, it's one of these feminist lies that they convince you of. It's like, this is what you have to do to like be like a man. And it's not true. Men and women, like we all know, like we've all seen so many shows about like men and women are so different, and you have to just, it's a lie. Feminism has sold women such a lie, and women have lost so many years like fighting against like their true nature and their path to true happiness. And I just feel so happy and grateful that I was able to pull myself out of it and meet an incredible man and get married and have a baby, you know, like before it was too late. There's so many women that are like, oh my God, I was caught in this feminist, you know, just sort of brainwashing, and now and it's too late, and I just feel really lucky, and that's all God's work, you know. So I just feel ultimately so grateful for everything I have, and I feel like it's a good story. I don't know, and I also feel like I'm only just beginning too. Like,
And you are. And speaking of your wedding, that was the most fun. It was such a beautiful wedding. I had people message me and thought that Donald Trump really was at your wedding, even though, remember, you had the impersonator.
Do you know, like, many members of my family did not understand or appreciate the Trump impressionist at all.
Do you know that I did not correct some people and tell them, I didn't tell them it was an impersonator. And sometimes I didn't tell them it was an impersonator. And sometimes when I'm feeling down, a friend of mine will be like, Lila, you know, you hung out with Donald Trump. Like, you should feel cool. And I'm like, you know what? She's right. She's right.
He was pretty good. I'm so happy that Trump won specifically just so that guy God, what the fuck is his name? Could keep working for like get another 4 years of steady gigs.
No, it was so much fun. I had a great time, and I am just so happy for you that you have your son, and congratulations on your conversion. And the fact, here's the thing, we're all on a different journey, and I think that, like, for me, it was through sobriety, right? Like, December 27th, I'll have 4 years completely sober, and that's the path that I had to take. Thank you. But that's the path I had to take to get to the point where I could look back on my life and the decisions that I made, and to come to terms, forgive myself, forgive my parents, just forgive the people around me, and be okay with me. And on the journey that I am, and with my walk with Christ, it's through sobriety. And with you, with your journey, that was through Catholicism. How do I say it?
It was through the Catholicism. It was
like, I think there was a tweet that I saw you made about how the first time you went to confession, it was so powerful, and you cried, right?
It was so incredible. And I called like a friend after, and I was like, is this normal? Is this something that, like, I was like nervous going into it, and I was like, oh, I don't know what to expect. And then, like, it ended up not being a big deal. He just said, say 3 Our Fathers, and I was like, okay. And like, as I'm saying okay and getting ready to leave, I just feel it start to just fall, like, just bawling, like, just not even like loud sobbing, but just fast tears. I don't know. I think crying is so good, though. It's a pressure relief.
No,
like,
it actually is.
It's very
Scientifically, it's a healing thing. When you do that, you're like healing your cells or something. I watched a bunch of TikToks about it. But when I saw that post, it reminded me of, like, in sobriety, that is like in part of the 12 steps, that is, you make a list of all the persons you had harmed, and then you make amends to those people when that wouldn't harm them or others. I mean, it's like a whole thing. But I was like, it's similar, right? It's like similar in that way. But we all get there, and we should all respect what everyone's path is, because at the end of the day, like, this is our first time on this planet. Okay, I don't know what the heck's going on with my first time, your first time. We're all trying to figure things out.
Yeah, and we're all trying to unpack, like, whatever it is our parents gave to us, in terms of that's something that slows you down or gives you a complex, or, it takes years for you to kind of like untangle that, like, okay, this is just something that I got from my parents because of whatever they were dealing with, because my dad's dad beat the shit out of him, so of course that's going to be he's going to have that in his tool belt of ways he thinks discipline is appropriate. And it's like, it's almost like, and that's the job of growing up, is like, it's your job to finish raising yourself. Like, you can't just go around like blaming your parents for everything forever and ever. Like, that's a little bit why, that's part of the reason why I got out of, like, traditional therapy, is because there's a therapist is never going to say, you're graduated, congratulations, we fixed everything, now go off into the world. No, the therapist is going to keep, especially, I mean, just the one I had, like, going to keep digging, and and it's like, it's exhausting. And at a certain point, you're like, whatever you focus on expands. And that's why I got to a place with therapy where I was like, oh, we're just wallowing here at this point. Like, sometimes it's better to just forgive and move on.
Well, I just want to say, I think it's a really beautiful thing that you have committed to this, and that you are going to confession and learning that kind of stuff. Like, I'll tell you, I feel like as I've approached my 4 years sober, I had the weirdest experience a couple weeks ago. I worked at Champs in Vegas. Okay, people are not familiar. Champs.
I know this story. Is this what something that was in the bathroom?
Oh no, this was just 2 weeks ago. But Champs is it's for all the dispensaries and the marijuana and the whatever. I was like the shroom representative for this shroom called this company called Little MF, at like Little Motherfuckers, and I was the model for the shroom company, and they gave us all these samples. Okay, so I had to buy another suitcase full of to fit these samples in. Okay, and I'm go through the airport, and I'm like, it's really crazy that I'm like damn near 4 years sober, and I have a carry-on full of drugs. What is my life?
Being tempted.
But I wasn't tempted. I'm not tempted at all. But
Good.
I was at I had a comedy show the other night, and my friend Davey Wester was in town, and I was able to give him some shroom gummies. And I'm like, why am I the person with all the gummies and all the things? It's pretty funny.
Because people
know.
just like to give stuff to you. It's the
Yeah.
industry. You're always getting. Remember the first time I did first and only time I did Kill Tony in the green room. There's all kinds of everything, like in terms of like weed paraphernalia, because I think they had like a weed sponsor, and so yeah. And I never developed a taste for it. It never made me it never like made anything better. It just, I don't know. I don't know if it's helped people, like, sure, if they need it for their cancer, like, that's great. But I just feel like overall weed makes people just like kind of slower and less efficient.
And maybe that's for us. I don't know. I just know that on the journey that I'm on right now, I have to remain sober. And that's just what I have to do. Some people don't get it, but I still like to be around. I still like to be around the party. I don't judge other people for doing it because, like I said, we're all here on the planet for the first time, and we're all just doing our freaking best.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I don't know. Good luck to the chat and the people that are out there. And like I said, some of you have actually met us in real life. So I don't know. I think it really does make me sad, though, to see how quickly people are to jump on a hate train. I'm like,
well, it's very lucrative.
Like me?
It's lucrative. And also there could have been, that's what I'm learning, is like sometimes there's people who are building up resentment for years over a perceived slight or actual slight or whatever. And instead of talking about it when it happens and releasing the pressure and dissolving it, they carry resentment for years and years. And then that turns to bitterness. And then, oh, there's a dog pile going on for this person. Oh, good. This is the chance I have to release the pressure of my wound from earlier. And I don't know. I'm trying to just understand that this is why this sometimes happens. It's
but you have to remember what goes around comes around, and what goes up must come down. Like it's all, life has a very interesting
something about reaping and sowing.
I feel like life does have a way of showing you the other side. And I feel like that in my own life. Like sometimes I'll judge someone for something, right? And then a couple years later, that same situation that I was judging someone for, I am now in that situation, and I see it with a set of fresh eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah.
No, but Chrissy, just at the end of the day, always remember you're a stand-up comedian. And so your first thing to tackle anything is go for humor. That's the power that you have.
Oh, yeah,
you get to be silly.
That's the easiest thing. That's why I make jokes about my dad dying. That's why, like, I make jokes about everything that's hard to deal with. A lot of people do this that aren't stand-up comics. It's a very normal coping mechanism.
And the people who have anything to say about how you're handling your father's situation, I just want to say this to you, chat. Like, how it happened in Chrissy was so traumatic.
LIla, like, I can't even believe what that was like from your perspective to witness. Like, the most hysterical I've ever been in my life.
It was, it was horrible, and you wouldn't wish this upon your worst enemy or anybody. I mean, it's the worst situation that could ever fathom. Like, we were literally live streaming on a show.
We were watching a movie together with like my YouTube members. We were doing like a watch along, and then I got a missed call from my sister-in-law. I'm like, that's weird. She never calls me ever. That must be a butt dial. And then it was between 9 and 10. And then another missed call. I'm like, oh shit, something might be wrong with my brother. Then I go into the other room, and then I just you hear something you just never expect to hear. And I just like dropped to the floor. I was like screaming at her. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck are you talking about? Like, I was it's an insane thing to have to hear. Like, I just was in so disbelief, because it was like, what? He got murdered? And why? Who would even want to do such a thing? It just, and I still have questions, and I'm like, what? even to this day, I'm like, what the fuck is the Henderson Police Department doing? Like, what the fuck are they doing? Like, what is their job? And I don't know. You just have to.
And the craziest part too is I remember that we had such a nice dinner and we had such a great day together, and we were just excited that you were gonna be headlining. I was gonna be featuring for you, and
the show was like nearly sold out. It was like,
yeah, and
it was awesome.
I remember I took the cutest pictures of your like small little bump because the bean was
You were
in
so
there.
cute. You were like, let's take a picture. Was it after I got the news? And we were
No,
trying
right before. It was
Gosh.
before.
And you were like, it was barely a bump. You're like, let's take a picture of your belly. And I was like, stop. Because I was only 3 months along. And like, I had just started to tell people. That was literally the last conversation I had with my dad, as I told him I was pregnant. And then I was like kicking myself. I'm like, fuck, why didn't I tell him that it's going to be a boy and we're naming the baby after him? Like, why did we? But I hope he knows, you know.
He knows.
And I just was like, wow, that's the fucking last. And the way I'm so happy with like how that last conversation with him went, because I remember I told him, like, I had it written on a pumpkin, like it said something about a baby. It was like baby. And I put the pumpkin in the garden, and I was like, Dad, there's this weird, because he's a landscaper growing up. He was like a landscaper. And then he eventually got a Teamster job, which is how he could afford to like send us to college. And I was like, Dad, there's this weird plant growing in the garden. Like, can you help identify it for me? Like, I don't know what it is. And so I like the like pumpkin says like, baby spring 2024 or something like that. And like, I'm getting the camera like closer and closer. I'm like, Dad, can you make out what this is? Like, what kind of plant is this? This is like, and he was like, he was like, does that say what I think it says? And I was like, ugh, it was so sweet. Ugh. All right, don't cry, Mayr. Okay, but so that's a lot of people. When something horrible happens, they go, well, fuck God. I don't believe anymore. Because I get it. The pain can be so much that you could think, how could God let something horrible happen? You could take it that way, or you could take it how I took it. Like, well, I need help. First of all, I need help unpacking this. I need help dealing with it. I'm pretty low right now. So, you're like, I have to reach out to God and try to get closer to make sense of this. Because if I don't, I'll either drink myself into oblivion or, something else, any of the self-destructive things that humans do. And that was part of why I started my sort of conversion journey. It was like, it was getting married. It was getting pregnant. It was like having the most traumatic news I've ever had in my life while I'm 3 months pregnant, and I have to like not hyperventilate, because it's also like the time stress could cause you to miscarriage. So I'm on the plane ride back, like trying not to fucking hyperventilate, trying not to like stress myself into a miscarriage. And then the baby comes out like beautiful, perfect. And so all these things just kind of pointed to like, you need to develop a closer relationship with God. Like both good and horrible things can point you in that direction. So again, I don't mention these things to try to pretend that I'm some kind of perfect person. Hell no, we've all sinned, and I just think anyone is as low as you are, you're always capable of starting over again.
Yeah. And Chrissy, I just remember too, like us sitting there and we were just like both in shock. And I think at one point we laughed because I was like, do you want me to sell your merch? Like we were just in such shock about what's happening.
LIla, make up your bucks, all these shirts.
I was like, should I sell your merch? And then I remember we called Frank, and Frank was like, no, LIla has to stay. Like, cause I didn't know if like, do I leave? Do you want me to leave too? Do we cancel the whole show completely? And then Frank was like, no, LIla needs to stay. She has to do the show. All these people bought tickets, and it was like, the show,
the show must go on.
Yeah. And then I couldn't tell anybody like what had happened. It was so surreal. I was so worried about you too, because you're 3 months pregnant, and I'm just like, it was so shocking, the whole thing. And I think even now, it's such a hard thing to process, because how do you, and I met your dad And he was the nicest and the sweetest. And I'm so happy that I got to meet him at your wedding. And oh my goodness, when he walked you down the aisle, Chrissy, and you guys had your first dance together too, like, or the father-daughter dance. I remember I filmed that. It was so beautiful. And
I know,
really,
and we
really
did it like
great.
with like Frank and his mom, because I know he doesn't like a lot of attention on him. Because I was like, okay, if we do it at the same time, like that'll take some of the attention off of him, and it'll seem like we're just doing this together. And like, you know, we didn't rehearse any kind of dance or anything, and it's like, it was just surreal because like I had a lot of dad issues growing up, and I feel like I worked really hard to get to a place where I could just not really struggle session him through it. Like, you did this to me, you did that to me. I had to just get to a place, and my conversation with Jesse Lee Peterson really helped. He was like, you need to forgive your dad. And I was like, yeah, you're right. I have to just, sometimes you just have to forgive instead of because it's like, yeah, he did the best he could with the information he had, with his upbringing, with whatever his baggage is from his childhood. And he dealt with a lot of anger and resentment and for all sorts of things. And I had to just like forgive him. And then I'm so happy and grateful he and I finally got to a good place, like before it ended. And that was like the last, so many people have people in their lives that die, and it's like, you're like, shit, like you said before, you never got to say your piece with them, and you never got to like say how you truly felt. And even though I didn't get to have like the last conversation, like it was a huge party where he had a blast. It was at this like beautiful park, like a beautiful venue that he loved. We're in the middle of nature, like all the things he loves and all the people he loves are there. Well, except for mom. But I feel so grateful that I got to have that with him. So sorry if I'm using it as a meat shield. You fucking people, I swear to God. Anyway, sorry.
No, and the thing is, Chrissy, you'll have questions for the rest of your life. Like, you'll be unpacking all of this that happened for the rest of your life, because your dad was healthy and strong, and he should be here, and his life was stolen and he was taken away from you. It's not like he got sick and you got to prepare. It was like, no, it was stolen, and it was so horrific the way that you found out. And it's going to take years to unpack that. So sorry if you didn't act how perfectly. I mean, there's no handbook on what to do when this happens.
Right.
We see people get married, have children, and then your parents pass on later. But your parents getting murdered is not, typical or normal. So what is the normal response? How are you supposed to act? You don't know.
Yeah, there's no
but I think that your dad, if he saw everything that you've done, like the fact that you have a beautiful son, and you've taken this up to God, and you've converted your life, and you're on this different path. And you know what? Sometimes when you do make such a big change, like maybe there is some like spiritual aspect to this, and God is like shifting and showing you who's really going to be there for you. Because I truly believe, Chrissy, like you haven't even reached the peak of where you're headed to in your career, and maybe certain people are supposed to be removed. So when you get to that part, when you're at the red carpet, there's certain people who can't get, across the barrier, and they have to stay in the parking lot.
It's true. And that is a thing, I guess, that needs to happen, because when you're somebody who talks to hundreds of people and has so many contacts, and like just from what is this? When did I start 15 years of being in the business in some form or another, whether it's stand up or podcasting or dipping a toe, I don't know, whatever else I'm doing. Like you know a lot of people. And this is the same phone number I've had since I was a sophomore in college when I got a phone for the first time. So it's like, yeah, you gotta sometimes, separate the fucking wheat from the shit. I don't know how the rest of that saying goes.
No, you're doing great, and it's okay. In a week from now, there'll be something else that'll freaking happen, and this will be like shoot under whatever.
Yeah.
You should make some merch that has oranges on it or something. Is that what people do?
Yeah, if you're trying to make money off the moment, sure.
No, but there's a bigger picture here. And like I said, Chrissy, like no one can ever take away that you're a stand-up comedian. Okay. Like they can't take that away. They wish they could, but they can't. They can't do it.
It's true. Shaft. What is a shaft even? Thank you, Lila. I can't imagine how worse that would have been for me had you not been there. Like if I had been alone in a hotel room, which I very easily could have been.
I know, because I feel like that was like a last minute thing too, that I was able to go. I wasn't supposed to come. And then I did. And I was like, I remember I wasn't supposed to be there, Chrissy, because it was like, it was like a last minute decision. And then I was like, okay, I can make it. I can come. And I came. And then remember, because you had the whole hotel debacle. It was the bad.
Oh, yeah.
Because then I got there and it was the nice hotel, and you were like, "No, this was not going to be a nice hotel situation." I'm like, "This is amazing."
There was a bad hotel. It was just a really cheap hotel.
And this one was all nice and
fancy.
fancy.
Oh no, I was like, we can't. I'm like, yeah, there were like bugs, and I was like, oh, we gotta change. So
see, you could have been in that hotel alone.
What's even scarier is that I had I don't know if it was before the Minnesota gig or what, but I remember my dad had told me like I'm gonna be in Vegas at this time, like vacationing or whatever. Like it was a 2-week span. And I was like, it was around his birthday time because his birthday's in September. And I was like, oh, I would really be with him for his birthday. And I really almost started to make plans to be in Vegas during that time. And like, I mean, it's crazy to think about like, I could have been killed. I could have been killed. The baby could have been killed had I been in Vegas at that time, out to dinner with him that night and his girlfriend, come back to his condo. Like we all could have been fucking dead. And that's it's such a crazy thing to think about. But so hopefully we'll figure out. Hopefully there's justice one day. I don't know. The case is like probably cold at this point. It's definitely cold. So I don't know what the fuck's going on, but.
And that's the craziest part too. It's like, you don't have answers. You don't know who did this. And the person who did this is still walking around free. What the hell?
Yeah. Oh, well, we'll just sort of have to pray about it, I guess.
But you're so horrible because you didn't pressure Melanie.
I'm using it as a shield. Yeah, you people try having one of your family members be shot in the head in their home and tell me how well you deal with it. Get back to me on that. No, I don't wish that on anybody. It's literally the fucking worst thing ever. Anyway. Okay, this feels like a horrible time to go into super chats. But you gotta respect the chat. Thank you, Sam. I love Hysterical and Sailor Bivida. Matsuri forever. I know. I will cherish that because that's where we met.
Yes.
Wakener 1. Hail the 40D. I insist on that becoming a thing. Is that what you think my bra size is, Wakener? You are off. Sunny Hardar. Would you stream with Lauren De Laguna in the future? I would. I like her. I enjoy.
Yeah, we met Lauren.
She was a content hotel.
Yeah.
Last. Zato, thanks for the 20. Lila the Honey Badger heart. That's
so
cute.
funny.
Very cute. Thanks.
I got a little spicy.
Aw. Thank you. Thank you, Lila.
Chrissy are really we're bonded. We're friends in real life. Okay. Yeah. We are bonded. We're trauma bonded. We're comedy bonded. We are fully bonded. We're COVID bonded. We're election bonded.
Yep.
We're Alex Jones bonded. Okay, we're InfoWars bonded.
Yeah.
We're all the things in real life outside of the chat.
And Lila, if you were ever to have a low moment, I would never profit off your misery for financial gain or engagement.
Please just give me a phone call.
Yeah,
Let's talk about it. Let's make a game plan.
Aw.
Let me know what's gonna happen before you do it.
Aw, you're the best. All right. Oh my god. It's 12:45. Ah, the baby. Okay, he's probably gonna. wonder where I am soon. Okay. Thanks, Lila. Thank you.
I love
Thank you to Ari for coming on. Thank you to Frankie MacDonald for coming on. Thank you to Puppet Edgar. I would love to see Puppet Edgar do stand-up, but it is tricky because I don't think his handler wants to like out himself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see. But it's funny because I mean, how many people over the years have said to you, Lila, I really want to try stand-up, and like maybe one,
like every person eventually.
Maybe
Every
one
person eventually.
100 actually has the balls to do it. So
like 10, like 6 have the balls, and then like 2 do it, and then like 1 does it, maybe.
Yeah, try doing it for like 10 plus years.
Yeah.
But it's different. Things are different now, like than when we got into it.
Mm-hmm.
So, oh my God,
it's so different now, Chrissy, because
It is.
we didn't have the option of like being a streamer, a YouTuber, like
viral. No,
literally, I was finding roommates on Craigslist. I was finding midget gigs on Craigslist. There wasn't like this option of doing fucking YouTube,
right?
And getting super chats, like getting donations. Like
there was no TikTok. There was no like way to get paid off of. You had to just like
you were posting on Instagram for the love of the game. You were just posting
have a real
sporadically.
job hustle on the side.
Yeah, you had to do. I mean, the fact that I worked as a latte girl. I worked as all sorts of random ass gig. I sold Cutco, those knives, door to door. I sold wine on the phone. I asked.
How do you sell wine on the phone?
Cases of wine. It was a whole freaking thing. But I also worked at Colicu, which I asked people to donate to my university after they had student loans still. And people were like, what the hell? I had to do a 4-part ask. So they'd be like, my house burned down. I'm like, okay, I'm really sorry about your house burning down, but maybe do you think you could do $50 a month? They'd be like, what part of my house burnt down do you not understand? I'm like, okay, it's really horrible that your house burnt down, but do you think maybe you could do $25 on a credit card?
Surely you could spare $25.
Yeah. So, and I think also too, Chrissy, how much rejection have we handled in real life? And maybe that's why, like, I'm like, fuck the chat and fuck these haters. Have you ever been rejected in real life? Have you ever bombed on stage and the audience looking at you like you ain't funny in real life? I could close the computer. I could turn off the phone. You can't escape real life rejection.
Mm-hmm.
So,
especially at a black show, they will let you know.
And you're like, I've got fried chicken. It's in my bra. You want some? Oh my goodness.
Ay.
But you know what, Chrissy? You just keep doing your thing, keep streaming, and again, people who hate watching, they still watch it. That's the numbers are up. This is great. It's awesome. People will clip this. Hopefully they'll probably clip something crazy. Maybe probably me saying hot retard. That's like a good thing.
Because because it's there's money to be made, I guess.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. We'll use this in your future roast. And I'll be on stage talking about this. It'll be so great.
It will. I'm excited. I'm so proud of you too, Lila. Holy crap. Like you've just been
This is just the beginning.
You're doing exactly what like we talked about, like what you talked about wanting is like what's happening.
I told you. And there's more to come. And I'm a very loyal person, Chrissy. You know that. I mean, you can watch all the podcasts that I'm on. I always mention I toured with Chrissy for 2 years. I was her opener and feature. I always give you your shout out. I always give you your flowers because you were one of the first only people, especially during that COVID time, that even wanted to give me an opportunity, even wanted to help me out. I lost fucking 5,000 followers in one day off of Instagram.
So crazy.
Okay. I lost a whole bunch of friends. They're all now starting to refollow me because I saw them on the red carpet and I was like, yeah, I'm here. Remember I'm here now.
Yeah.
So my loyalty runs deep for you, for Frank, and for people I met in real life. And for, like I said, the people I met in real life in the chat, you know who you are. You guys are cool. You bought merch. I gave you a hug. I gave you a free photo. I charged $20 for that now. So you better cherish that picture. That was for free.
You're like, I signed your boob.
For free back then. It's not free now.
Oh, you're the best, LIla. Oh gosh, I'm trying to end. One more super. Thank you, Fast on Wheels for the $9.99. Just nothing.
Perfect. We like that.
Nothing and everything. Thank you, Fast on Wheels. Sounds like Fast and the Furious. Yeah, love you all. If you guys are dealing with tough shit, like tough stuff in your life, and I know it can seem really intimidating to like, oh man, I have to like go to church. I'm so unfamiliar. A Bible is intimidating. Like I absolutely felt that same way. And you could just go step by step. And what did you say to me, LIla, once? Like, was it like you might be the only
Bible somebody reads?
Yeah.
Meeting you might be the only Bible someone reads. And yeah, I think it's very true. And it's
so you can start by following accounts that, like, if it's a Bible verse tweet of the day, you can start small. Like you can just start like with me, I started listening to like a radio station in my car that was like a faith-based, just like a little bit here and there. Just start opening yourself up to it more and more. If it seems intimidating to just like start going to church every Sunday and like reading a Bible, you could start by like following accounts. You could start by watching some like YouTube videos or so I know that helped me. Gosh darn it, Raider. Thank you for the very specific super chat. Thank you for the 6248.
Aw, thank you, Raider.
Raider, we've met in real life.
Aw, we love Raider.
Yeah, we love
I'll
Raider.
give you a free picture.
Thanks, Raider. He's the homie. All right, guys. Thank you for hanging with us tonight. Appreciate you all. And love you, LIla.
Love you too, you guys. I'll be in Vegas.
Oh, right. You're fucking plugged.
I really had to jump on this stream because I do not know when I will be able to see or talk to Chrissie on stream or via text because I am booked out for the next year and a half. But I am going to Vegas May 20th. My show is May 21st, 12 city tour. Go to micromaidens.com. That's when you can see me and the rest of my gang. I am the tallest one, and we go all the way down to 2'10". We got the sassiest, prettiest, loveliest, most talented little ladies, burlesque troupe, micromaidens.com. And then I've got other tour dates too, but go to LIlaHart.com for all of that. And then, of course, support Chrissie Mayr. Say hi to me in the chat. Say something nice. I'll retweet you. If you say something sweet, I will retweet you. If you say something rude, I will ban your ass for life.
Blocked for life. All right. Love you guys. What's the next thing? Oh, I'm working on I had something scheduled. I got to reschedule her. Oh, okay. I can't announce it yet because I have to confirm. All right. This is great. Fun time. SImpCast out.